Sorry, that was terrible.
There you go.
That was a terrible joke.
Smart aleck. We got jokes. We got jokes today.
Days.
We got
Jokes
also.
for days.
We got hype. How about that?
We do have hype.
How hyped are you, sir, for the next update?
Oh, mate, it's only 15 days away. Well, no. It's
hyped
14 days away from me. Haha. I'm in the future. I've got a day less than you guys. I've got a day less. I'm so excited about that.
You got a few hours left than us there.
It's true. It's true. I'm just getting my thing up because it's taking ages to do this. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
My
That
PC
is
has been
okay.
so
I'm
terrible
hyped
today.
enough for the both of us, man.
Copy.
My hype levels can carry both the streams today, sir.
No.
I am so ready. So
I've got
ready.
us playing in the background. No, stop. There we go.
Oh no.
Right, let me pull that out so that's not actually a thing anymore. Yeah, there we go.
What's going on?
Baking pancakes.
What's going on?
And ballistic cola. Hello. My
And ballistic.
e-cig just fell on my thing.
Like bacon and pancakes and wash it down with some soda.
It's true. You
How about that?
You can't eat bacon pancakes and ballistic cola. You can't do that.
I think Remus has been abducted.
I think yes.
Remus has been abducted.
Yes.
It's been like 45 seconds and I
being
haven't
probed
seen him yet.
by aliens as we speak.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
You know I'm only joking, bro. You know I'm only joking. Calm down.
We
What do you mean?
are going to go pick a fight with some sentinels, guys. How about that? How about that? I was informed by Polo I do not have enough sentinel kills on this account yet.
That's true. Do you
And
know
he
why
won't
that
give
is?
me my goodies until I do. So
Do you know why
I'm
that
going
is?
to go get. Why's that?
Because you're a noob, bro. That's what it is. And noobs
I
can't.
think it's because I'm
Noobs
lazy.
can't do the thing. It is that. There could be that. There could be that. Oh
and
my!
that, I've been on
so
a
many
10-hour
people. So many
holler
people.
find.
This is insane. We've got
my
we've got
God.
ballistic cola, bacon pancakes. Hello, bacon pancakes again. I love you and I love
I
your
have
name,
really gotta
Mr.
start
Grape.
using the
Don't
self-promotion.
recognise the name, but you know what? You've just bounced into the stream and said, "Love your streams, dude. Can't wait till next." Nor can I.
There's
You are
John
in the
Hall.
right place.
Yo,
UK
yo.
Gamer
What's
as
up,
well.
John Hall?
Hello. Love the exotic design. Me too. That's why I've got it. It's amazing. Dr. Emmett Reed, who is in fact Veteran the Great,
AKA Veteran.
AKA Veteran. I like the name
yeah.
Veteran. I like the Veteran name.
Did you have
Veteran
your test
has.
yet,
I won't be
sir,
on
or
for
are you
long
still
today.
studying?
I'm studying till 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. and the same wakes
okay.
when I wake up, so I've got to sleep soon. Veteran, your IRL and your success in IRL is much more important than you watching the stream.
definitely.
So I do really appreciate you being here. But honestly, dude, if you need to
Study hard, baby.
go
Study
do
hard.
that. Honestly, it's more important, mate. Honestly, promise you. We'll be here. We're not going nowhere.
yeah,
John Hall
yeah.
saying, yo. What's going on, John Hall?
I know, right?
John
I
Hall,
know,
the man,
right.
the beast, the legend that
Here we
found the
go,
planet
guys.
that I now live
Here
on.
we go.
Yes, John Hall, you. It's you, bro. Daniel Hipley says,
Alright,
almost
guys.
back to a billion soon. Go on, Daniel Hipley, with your billions.
Nice.
What a beast.
Nice.
Right.
Oh my God, guys! Speaking of billions, look at what
Billions.
sword picked up today. Look at what sword picked up today. You ready for it? You ready?
You ready?
For it, John?
You ready? You ready?
for it?
Don't know if you're ready. Don't know if you are
Boom,
ready.
baby. Boom.
See, I have
Look
been to
at
that Paradise Planet. It is quite pretty.
Sexy S-class freighter.
Been.
How sick
Well, it
is
wasn't
that?
actually
What
that
is
desolate.
up, veteran? Gotta jump in there too. High sword, yes sir.
Dominus Bellator, hello. Yeah, we've had a lovely day actually. I've had one of the best days I've had in a very
I
very
know.
long time. So yeah,
Jim is a happy bloke.
I'm very happy
Hey,
today.
there's a sentinel. What's up, buddy? Shoot you in the face. How about that?
Oh, look at you
Okay.
being all like mean
I'm
stuff
making
already.
friends already. I am
Oh,
making
that's
friends
nice.
already.
There's loads of planets there. Let's go there. Will Gaming. Hey man, I'm looking to get into NNS. You really changed my mind. Got me excited to try the game. I saw you on Cobra TV.
Oh, yes.
That is why we do this. For exactly that,
That's it,
getting
that's
people
it.
inspired
What's
and
up,
to check
dog?
out No Man's Sky, because
Dog?
it is incredible. And
I'll
you
walk
should
right up and shoot you
definitely
in
check
the
it out,
face. You
Will.
see that?
Definitely get in.
You see that?
Go out and get it
That's
now.
right.
If you're on PS4, go and buy it now when it's cheap and pre-owned. And then that way, you get the
Hello.
update free and you've paid hardly anything for the game. I didn't tell you to do that,
Goodbye.
because obviously I want everyone to be... you know, I want everyone to support the developers and stuff, but you can get it really cheap, just saying.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
now if you got a PS4, now's the time to buy it.
Ooh.
Now
Apparently, Will's telling 11 of his friends about me right now. That's very kind. That's very kind indeed, sir.
Will.
Thank you ever so much.
Hey, and by
Don't
the
forget
way,
my buddy
there
Sword
is-
either, because there's 2 of us
Oh,
in
yeah.
Noobs in Space, not just Sam, it's Sword as well. What's going on here? That was a bit weird. There's a bit of a glitch
friend.
there. Loads of friends.
Boom.
I'm
kinda
I
liking
see the
this
centre.
planet.
Cool. Yeah, the centre isn't that far away, Dan.
Ooh,
It's not
another
that
one.
far away. We are right at the
Hello.
begin. We are
Goodbye.
really close, actually. Where is the thing? I see the thing. Where's the thing of the things? There he is. Haha. Come here, pirate. See, this is practice for next. This is me not doing well against other fighters. Where? Where's he
It's
gone?
only 'cause
See,
you're on stream, buddy.
it's a good job there are arrows that tell me where people are, because honestly, without those, I would be lost.
Oh, I know. Hoodless would not do you well, would it?
No. You do not play Hurdless in pirate fights. I mean, it is the ultimate test of whether or not you are actually any good at shooting stuff, I suppose, but...
Yep.
Oh, I need to buy some blueprints and put some actual blueprints in this. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because I'm creative. Oh, look at that. Get death. Take the death. I wish it was this easy in Fortnite to get, like, kills.
Oh, we're not talking
dude.
about Fortnite
Honestly,
today.
the salt. I swear, if you can probably smell the salt in America from where
got
I am
cows
today, I was
following him around
so
licking
upset
salt
about Fortnite today. Honestly, I could not get a kill.
Really?
It was
Trying to
painful.
upgrade
Like,
my ship, buddy. You need to die. Bye.
Dark by Design, be right back, coffee. Awesome. I
What
love Dark by
is
Design.
on DVD?
Dark by Design is the best moderator in the history of ever.
Ever.
Just saying, Dark by Design. If Dark by Design watches your stuff, just make her a moderator, because yeah, DVD is the beast. Is the beast of beasts. I'm still trying to fight and do the chat thing at the same time. Probably not my wisest move ever, to be completely honest with you.
Well,
But
you
that's
know.
okay. That's okay. We've got I hope Lord jumps into the stream today. He hasn't been streaming for a while, and I feel like I've lost my job. Oh, veteran.
Oh.
I
believe
feel
he's hanging out with Alexi chick.
I believe he is, and I think what it is he's trying to get as much as he can do. And I think he feels that kind of it might be, yeah, it might not be the most exciting stuff to put up on YouTube, kind of just literally jumping from one galaxy to the next over and over and over and over.
Grind.
But he wants to grind it out, man, because he's like onto his achievement thing, and like, good luck to him. I sincerely hope he manages to get it done. It'd be amazing. Oh, what? Apparently, congratulations
an
on
awesome
500
plan
subs.
for a
There's no
barrel
way that that's real. Surely I started the stream with like 10 to go or something. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Are you already up to 5, sir?
I don't know. If I have, I'm gonna like literally run around naked for a bit. Hang on.
Oh, nice.
Not on camera, obviously.
Well, you know. As long as you pay 20 green, you're good.
I am as
Are you
well.
at 5, sir?
We've hit 500 subs.
Holy
That's
cow, what a
incredible.
nice day.
Thank you,
Epic.
whoever helped me do that. That's amazing.
That's a lot.
You
That's
don't
10
understand.
subs.
Like
Just
that's
the beginning of the stream.
yeah. That is
That is
insane.
epic.
Thank you so much, absolutely everybody out there that's shown support to the channel, for both me and Sword,
is right.
because that is honestly, that's blown me away a little bit. I'm feeling a little
What's
bit,
up, Reagan?
feeling a little bit emotional now. That's
Yes,
insane.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to land in the space station and stuff, and just like, I can't even go in the
Have a little
space
cry,
station. I'm
sir.
that excited.
You gonna have a little cry? Sir?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna cry.
You're
But
not
yeah,
gonna cry?
that's
Come on, man.
insane.
Just shed a
Thank you,
tear.
thank you so
shed a
much,
single
everyone.
tear,
That's
man.
so kind. Yeah, no, honestly, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I never thought we would ever kind of get to anywhere near these kind of numbers, and we've
I
been
know, I
embraced
know.
so well by the NMS community. We've seen such incredible support. Is unreal. Thank you
Epic.
so much,
Just
everyone
epic.
out there. That's so kind. Oh
Guys,
wow, that's
awesome.
that's amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna tweet that out. I'm gonna tweet that out. I'm gonna tweet that out.
Tweet what out? Tweet what out?
I'm
You
gonna
get
tweet it
fired?
out. Yeah.
Aw. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the support of this channel. Okay, here we go. We got another customer. Hello! Yes. I don't take no gruff off of no sentinel trunk junk. Die. Oh, no free slots in studio inventory. Let's make some room. Let's send that to the ship.
Oh wow, that's incredible, man.
Let's see, I don't need none of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need
Oh my
that.
god.
Hello! Man, this is an awesome planet, dude. You been to that Gravitino ball planet I told you about?
No, not yet.
Oh man,
I
it's
should
epic
though.
for Sentinels, man. I'm having a blast. Literally. I think I'm up like 20 Sentinels since we started. Will Gaming, hey, I love your content. I came here from SeMTeX. I'm getting 11 people to subscribe. Sweet!
That's
and there's
insane,
my boy
man.
Remus, man. Where
That's
you
amazing,
been, dude?
wow.
Did Sim lock you in the closet so you couldn't be first? Is that what it was, man? I'm serious, guys. Remus is like got ESP, man. He usually is on my channel before I hit the live button. I don't know how, but yeah. Heck yeah, that's amazing. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Will.
That's
Game.
so cool, man. Honestly, thank you. I am genuinely really taken aback at the moment. That's I am
know,
quite
man.
on the cusp of like a little bit emotional. Yeah, I don't want to tear up.
Tell you what,
but like I
give
do
me
genuinely
2
feel like,
shakes.
yeah, that's insane, man. Thank you so much, everyone, man. That really is like a huge sort of milestone for me. That really is. Thank you. It's all you guys though. None of this is me, man. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have any subs. You know what I mean? It's all you guys. That's incredible. Thank you. LC Kaufman, thank you ever so much, man. That's really kind, and thank you for showing your support in the way that you have. That is absolutely incredibly kind of you. All of you, in fact, everyone here, like everyone that comes and watches, is amazing. Like it really is. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm gonna get off my sentimental thing because like I'm being a bit of a girl now, and like yeah, I'm meant to be like this masculine man with like tattoos and scary stuff. Yeah, I know. But that's veterans when that is veterans way of showing love to me. That is.
He
That's
said,
what it
you
is.
know what would be funny? If I go over to SeMTex's stream and hold my finger over to unsubscribe and accidentally sneeze.
It's true. It's true.
John Hall says your next sword, your next 500. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm dreading that so bad.
That's very kind of you,
I done signed up for some
DVD.
stuff I ain't know if I'm prepared
You
for.
are the best mod ever as well, by the way. And like, I genuinely mean that. Like, you really have supported me so much and like put me onto stuff and hit me up with information. Like a big thank you to you, DBFD, for your hard work on my behalf. Honestly, amazing.
Let me go ahead and get that sorted. And let me go ahead and get this sorted.
You're all cool, you guys and girls out there. You know, you really are.
There we go.
Thank you.
There we go. Awesome.
Thank you so much. But right now, I'm gonna try and actually like do what I'm meant to be do and like kind of be a little bit entertaining at least. And
he wasn't joking, man.
I know.
He was not.
I know he was not joking.
Sweet.
I know that. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Will. That really is
Epic,
super kind of you, man. Thank you so much, Will.
Let me go ahead and jump over the wheels and subscribe real quick.
That's so cool, man.
Go to channel. Boom, 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 boom. And oh man, nice. Sir, you have just got subscribed to by Sword.
And I will do it as soon as the stream is over. I will also do the same. Because yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Thank you, Ballisticola. He said, "Well done, Sword, for the 200."
Absolutely,
yeah, man. I woke
incredible.
up.
Humid planet.
I woke up this morning. Yeah, dude. Yeah, veteran.
So cool.
Yeah, you got the ring.
Yo,
that way,
what's
when
going on,
SeMTeX
Exotic?
posts in my chat, you can like take him to school, man.
Oh wow, this is I've just found John Hall. I'm telling you, this community is so special. Pardon the adult language. I see. I actually bleeped that. Did you see how I bleeped that? Right, even bleeping. That was awesome. But it is.
Nice.
It needs strong emphasis. A breath of fresh air amongst 2018. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, man. And I promise you, I'm going to try and bring you like unique stuff. I've got my finger in some pies at the moment. I'm definitely going to be bringing you more poetry. I've actually... It's a bit scary, actually. I actually have completely written one on my own without taking anyone else's work and like rejigging it or anything. Completely. The only two people in the world at the moment that've actually heard that is Sword and my wife, and I'm still like really hesitant to put it up. But I'm going to for the 500 thing, because that to me is like, yeah, all you guys deserve it. You know what I mean? And I need to put aside my own personal thing.
Sentinels at this one planet, dude. I think I put
yeah, I'm gonna work on that tonight when I get off stream, and I'll try and get that out for tomorrow as a big thank you to everyone. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll put like a little extra message on it, not just
we need to have
a
party. We need to have a party stream.
You know what I mean? That's awesome. So cool, man. So cool. Such good love and such lovely people that we've met. Like, if it wasn't for this game, I would never have met Sword, and I would never have met like all of you guys. It's like, it really is an incredibly special thing that we have.
Well, I don't know if that's a bonus thing or
Blue
not.
plants and lovely grass. This planet is going to be incredible in daylight. I'm going to check it out right now. I'm not even going to wait. It's going to be.
You see what he done there, guys? He said it's y'all's fault he met me.
It's true. I blame all of you.
Can't
Fred
get rid of the old redneck. He won't go away.
That's an interesting thing, Fred Durst. I wonder if, I very much doubt that is actually Fred Durst, but I do like Fred Durst and the old, what's it called?
I think I messed up.
How amazing would that be, though, if it was actually Fred Durst?
I think I messed up. I give Remus a wrench.
Are you going to try it out for him, John? That's the question.
He's like, power, infinite power.
Oh yeah, this planet's amazing.
Use it wisely.
This planet is amazing. It's got like red grass that are kind of like tiny bushes almost, not just grass. Oh, and it's kind of like the plants glow a bit, but I think that's more... Yeah, it's just the way the light's hitting them. That's cool though, I like this. I wonder if I can find more plants. I like the blue bushes against the red background. That's a really nice contrast.
Yeah. Dude, when I got here,
ask me a question only I would know the answer to. How is that possible, Mr. Durst? I know nothing of your personal life. However, I would like to know, did anything happen with Christina Aguilera? Because if so, you're a lucky man. Just saying. Exotic army. Okay. Okay. Hang on a minute.
Coming blue a lot today. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. Likewise, Sam, I am having the time of my life every time I stream, and that is down to you and Sword. That is awesome. Thank you, Ballisticola. It's lovely to know that we've kind of helped inspire people to kind of get a little bit creative,
guys,
get out there and do stuff.
If you haven't watched any of Ballistica's streams, you're missing out.
You definitely should, Jay. He makes some cool stuff.
He has got like the chillest British voice. I'm telling you guys.
Oh. But DVD, if he is, that'd be amazing. We'll have actually reached a size where we get trolls.
What?
That'd be amazing. Welcome.
Well, you know.
Welcome, come in. Really, like, big stuff in thingy letters and everything. They'd be amazing, honestly.
Kill 'em with kindness, guys. Kill 'em with kindness.
Third base. Ooh,
and if you're
very nice. Very nice.
Always 2x4s.
If it was Christina Aguilera, I'd be tempted. I'm not going to lie. She is rather lovely young lady.
With great power comes great responsibility. Yep.
It's true. I learned that from Spider-Man. It must be true.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, anything in a Marvel movie. You know,
I tell you what, people don't give those movies the credit they're due for the depth of the discussion. Oh, that's a nice time lapse.
Now I got a break in the action. Let's go ahead and jump over here.
Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look, actually.
Move that freighter. So
let's do an instant time lapse for people.
There we go. Boom. That's what I was looking for. Nice. All right, my pirate killer is almost complete. I think I got it done. There's my warp boost, there is my shield boost, there is my cannon boost, and my phase beam boost and my pulse boost. That is all I'm going to do with that exotic.
This is going to be quite nice.
We'll take it down.
That would, with all the actual atmospherics and everything running, that could be quite a lovely...
You find you a lovely planet, sir.
It's just that I found a really nice sky that goes behind a planet. That's quite nice.
Ooh.
Like nebulas and stuff that are moving behind the planet and things. Doesn't quite look as good as an actual, You know, where you actually just leave the camera running for that length of time, but it's not bad. It's not a bad one either. See, I like getting all the artsy and doing stuff like that.
First of all, make me mod. Then Infinite Gamer, now Sword. Now what? I'll just change my name.
What
to Dr.
starship
Reed,
do you have?
Universal
Oh, I will
Mod.
show you.
Yeah, sure,
I
buddy.
have this one at
Universal
the moment. But this is just in my obviously in my the save that I'm in at the moment, which is creative because I'm running around looking for planets that I can record time lapses on at the moment. That is kind of the what I'm doing.
I'm gonna start calling you Matador now.
But this is Matador.
He's gonna be Matador. He's not Matador no more. He's really Matador, baby.
It's not. I don't know. It's a little bit. It's a little bit different. It's not my favourite colour. I don't like the brassy colour really too much. I've got this in white, in a white version on my my main save, and I really like that. It's my favourite ship in the game. Tiny.
Matador said, "Holy shit, you're insane, Sword." I'm like Oprah, man. Everybody gets a wrench. You get a wrench. You get a wrench.
Apparently, Fred Durst is also directing a movie with John Travolta. It's going to be a good one. I'll tell you what, if that comes out in the future, like I will be absolutely enthralled that you guys are doing a movie together, because I quite like John Travolta's work. I think he's a little bit underrated, if I'm completely honest. Some of the best films I've ever seen have been John Travolta films. Pulp Fiction, just saying. Try messaging with different fog and cloud levels too. Yeah, I could do. I would definitely go and see that as well. I would definitely. Let me see if I can find the right page here. Yeah, this is the one. See, it's only 15 slots. It's just for me to muck around and creative on. But yeah, it's got the nice gold thingy. I like this one. I quite like the exotics that are kind of tiny without all of the extra like stuff. I think they look nicer like that. And also, if you think about it, when next comes, if there is like ship to ship combat, the smaller you can get your ship to be, the less of a target you will be. Hitbox will be smaller, just saying. Pro tips from Noobs in No Man's Sky. Just yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if there's any animals on this planet. I don't think there is, you know.
Was that 60?
Yeah, no animals. There's no white dots.
Yeah, I know. What's up with you, Mike, Ballisticola?
Oh, we're going to find some nice caves and stuff. I don't know. Maybe. It does kind of look like these are glowing a bit. I quite like that. Okay. That's just a valley. I tell you what, this would be a really good planet, Sword, for the races. I've just found an amazing one with all like valleys and everything that you can run through for ages. Oh, that looks nice over there, the caves. That's really cool. Oh, and there's water here.
Tell you what, guys, I'm not going to need zinc for months.
This might actually be like a really good planet to do the race thing on. Intriguing.
Be nice, you're going to... No, guys. Just because you got wrenches, don't be mean to my chat. I'll have to revoke the wrenches.
Is there any fish on there? I don't think there's any animals on this planet. I'm a little bit upset about that. Nice. I found this sweet little blue ball style exotic earlier. It might be somewhere close to where we're at now. Awesome. You should yeah, pop a beacon down, John. See if you can get the old portal, you know, the coordinates, so I can convert that into a portal code. And then I can go and check it out. And if it's not that far away, I can just hop through, make a marker, and then just warp there from where I am. And that'd be cool. Actually, that'd be easier, because then I can pop from one trade station to the next. No. Don't have enough thingy to get out of there. Okay. Actually runs quite far. Wouldn't this be cool to, like, race exocrafts through stuff like this? It would be a bit more like pod racing, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Oh, can you make just the race? You can't make racetracks on just anywhere, can you?
I do not know, sir.
I don't think you can.
I think
you've got to have a base. Yeah. I'm not giving up my base on that incredible planet
Yeah.
just to do races, but hopefully that will change. Ah, it will change. Confirmed, in fact.
There he is.
It will change, confirmed, because think about it. Sean said in the interview, he said you can build racetracks across planets. So yeah, we've never thought about that before. Check Sen out with the probably right speculation.
Probably right speculation.
Probably right speculation, yeah. Okay, I've just invented a new term there. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. That's good. I'm looking for.
Alright, guys. I think I've had enough fun. It's the Sunburn Planet.
Places to race.
Yeah, it is.
New creative base close to where you're at now.
3 suns, 3 birds, 3 suns, 3 birds.
Well, John, I don't know.
3 suns.
I'll tell you what. Here you go, John. Have a look at this. This planet, I don't think it's got any fauna on it, which is kind of a bit of a downside. But look at these deep canyons. If we could run the racetracks through these canyons, it would be like, how much more like pod racing would it be to the people racing? You could you could race down through that bit and come here and that corner, and then people could be here watching. You know what I mean? How cool would that be? It's insane. It's up insane. How are you, bro? Wave to you as well.
What is up?
Do you know what? I'm not even going to joke, right? Every time Insane came in, all I saw was 07 for ages and ages and ages. And then one day it kind of snapped in my mind that that's like a little person waving, and I just felt like absolutely stupid. And now I'm like, now I'm kind of like, why didn't I know this? But this is how much of a noob I am. I'm not even joking. Like, that's how much of a noob I am when it comes to the whole interwebs and PCs and all of that kind of stuff. I don't know about any of these things.
Well, I'll tell you a little story, sir. It took me a long time to realize what is it? ROL.
Oh, mate, I've got the best one about these to tell you after you've told me this one. What, Rolf? ROFL or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rolling around with laughter or something like that. Rolling on floor with laughter or something. Yeah, I was like, what is this?
I was like, what the heck are people saying? And
apparently, see, I didn't even know. Well, neither of us knew. Apparently, 07 is actually someone saluting. It's not even someone.
What's up?
See? I just proved it even more how much of a noob. It's from Elite Dangerous. I'm sure people used it before Elite Dangerous, Rimas. And hello, Rimas. By the way.
Everything's from Elite when it comes to
Everything's from Elite from Rimas, I tell ya. You can see. Imagine if you could place your own base. We could place the base on there, right, on the little thingy rock, and then you could have the course starting down there, and that would be amazing. But changes happening soon. 14 days for me. Haha.
What's going on, SeMTeX? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Insane, Daniel.
I didn't know that either. I'm in the right spot.
See, did I miss anybody?
Okay, right. Okay, so I'm going to put the beacon down, John, and then that way you can use this. This right. See that the 07FF0083.08060092. If you stick that in to the old whatsamajigger, the Pilgrim Star Path, yeah, then that will give you the portal code for this planet, and then you can pop through here, make yourself, because we're not that far, I'm like 5 warps away maybe from the planet that we both live on, so you could get that, and then you could just like literally go there on your creative thing, and then yeah, if you wanted to do the, because look at all these incredible like chasms, valleys and stuff. Like, this is like the ultimate place to build a racetrack, like through all of these cool kind of things, and you could have like sharp bends going through the canyons, and people could overtake people in the corners. It would be amazing. It really is. Got addicted to Warframe again. Really? I tell you what though, for a free-to-play game, that game has been supported no end, because that came out when PS4 actually came out. That was a free-to-play game. And it's still relevant now. A lot of people are playing it. Like, now they've changed it from what it used to be. Like, it used to be running, the very beginning, it was like running through corridors, like hacking and slashing at stuff and defending yourself. But now it's kind of like you're in a big open area, and there's like big mech warrior things that you've got to like beat down, and you've got to have the right weapons and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's awesome, actually. I should go back. We should actually try Warframe out, because it is free to play. We can download it and we can both check it out. Is it paid DLC now? I don't know. Insane.
Snappy chick, yes, this is my new save. This is my fresh
Lorraine!
save.
Oh, dude, I'm
I believe
sorry.
I'm at just over 40 hours.
Hey, Sword, Lorraine said, "Hi, SeMTeX. Came over to your channel because Sword's channel, on Sword's channel, the chat is full of tools."
I love it.
I like that. That was absolutely brilliant.
That's all right. Everybody's a tool on my channel.
I was mentioning canyons. Yeah, John, look at the canyons on this planet. This is like the ultimate race planet. You could like build it through there, and we could do it on Nomads, and it's literally pod racing at that point. That is, you could call it the Great Pod Racing Race, and we could like convince everyone to come here. It would be amazing. It really would be fun.
Yep.
We should do this. But you just came back, so that means you need to see the portal thing again, or the beacon thing again. So I'm going to do the beacon.
Money. I'm broke.
Boom. Right. You've got to go to the Pilgrim Star Path, but that is the this is the oh, what is it? Coordinates that you were looking for. I was trying to do like something cool then, but it didn't work.
Got 2 more upgrades needed for Crab
this
Blast.
is pod racing. That's right, John Hall. That is right. And as someone who hates the grind in Warframe, I can only recommend the game. Yeah, I tell you what I hate is having to wait like 3 days for something to build. And like everyone else now, it's like 3 days. Shut up, Sam, you're exaggerating. No, I'm not exaggerating at all. Some of the things you build literally take 3 IRL days to build so that you can use them. And it's painful. It is painful. That's why I kind of stopped paying, because I got fed up of having to wait those stupid long times. That's why I came back here. I wasn't made a mod. Oh, Ballisticola, unhappy face, winky face. See? Look at that. Universal moderator sneezes. This is Universal moderator, I believe, is veteran. See, I know. I just know. I like that better than Dr. Jonathan Emmett Reed, though. That is loads better. That's cool. I like that. Does that mean I can call you Unimod?
I changed it. Nice.
We should keep that to Unimod.
Unimod. Yeah,
I like
Unimod.
That. Unimod. That is cool. I like that. Unimod. I'll check you out later, eh? I'll build a cool track and I'll tell you what. John. If you do, I'll race with you. If it will load for me, obviously, because we have had a problem with the servers and stuff. But if it loads for me, I will definitely come and do that, because that will be a good laugh. Insane. You get plat really easy in Warframe, so you can rush, but I never rush. Yeah, there's no point in rushing, is there? It's like, as with most things in life, it's kind of about the journey and not the destination, really. Masked Maniac coming in with, yo, SeMTeX, what's going on, Masked Maniac? Happy to have you. Thank you ever so much for stopping by yet again, sir. You are a beast. Insane. Also, as long as that long-ass timers are pretty easy ignored, since you need to grind for all the other stuff anyway, anytime. Yeah, I don't know. It was cool, and I got to a point where I had like 10 things or whatever building, and like it was going to take days, and I was like, do you know what, I can't be asked to play. And then I started playing PlanetSide 2, and then from that point forward, I was, do you know what, I'm having loads of fun playing PlanetSide, so I did that instead. It was good. Yeah. No, you're right as well. That's something I've got to say about Warframe, is it is never ending. If you're into grindy games, and I mean, I tell you what, Sword would be over the moon playing that game, because like it's a never-ending grind.
What's that?
Daniel Parker with yo guys. Yo, Daniel Parker, thank you for popping by. At one point, you will see me a mod in every NMS stream you visit. Be warned, says Unimod. It could be true. It could be true. Yo, Daniel. Is the good thing about Warframe are the timers, though. I don't know. See, I really dislike the 3-day wait thing. That really, to me personally, that's a big put off. But you know, it's one of them things. It's one of them things, man. So, some people are into the grind. Some people aren't. Like, I'm trying to convince Sword at the moment that he should get. What is it? Burnout Paradise Remastered, because that is one of the funnest racing games I've ever played on PlayStation. I'm not even joking.
Check it out.
Right, so I'm going to delete this. I think we've given John enough time with that. I don't think he'll be minding.
What's that?
If I delete the beacony thing. I've been staring at it for a good 5 minutes while talking. Probably longer than that, because I tend to waffle on a bit, don't I? Can't help it.
Well, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, I
You
can't.
got a lot to say. You're a very important person, man.
I'm not. How do you work that out? I'm not a very important person. I am no VIP,
Dude.
sir.
Dude,
I am no VIP.
500 people had
That's true.
nothing
That is
else
true.
better to do than to come check out you talk.
Well,
Tell me you ain't a very
that's kind of
important
nice.
person,
I
sir.
tell you what, it is
That
lovely.
is.
It is lovely. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say that it's a bad thing. But at the same time, I'd like to try and be a little bit modest
Dude,
as well.
I pity the poor
the
troll
yellow
that pops
sky.
into my dang stream. I really do.
The yellow. Look at the yellow sky. Have you ever seen a yellow sky? Like a properly yellow sky?
They open up my stream and say everybody's
amazing.
got a wrench. Say, crap, I ain't even going to try. I'm just going back home.
It's a long time around. It's kind of a buff for you not to play like I did yesterday. 1,100 minutes. Oh.
Alright, guys,
Yeah.
alright.
You said that
because
because Sean Murray worked on Burnout Games, and no, I do not say because Burnout Games were and are the most fun racing games. No. I genuinely, I actually platinumed Burnout Paradise twice because I enjoyed it that much. I personally feel because it's got the perfect balance for me individually. I really like the kind of it's got the arcadiness enough of the sort of sliding and boosting kind of stuff. It's not realistic in that sense, but you've got enough control of the car that it is actually, when you're playing online with other people, it does come down to the skill of the driver who wins the race. It's not for me, it's the perfect balance. And plus, like the what was it? Oh, what are they called? Stunt runs in that game. Never had so much fun in my life in a car game. Absolutely incredible. So much fun. And because you only get, it's like, if you imagine, it's like Battle Royale almost as well, because once you get past the timer, as long as you're going, you've got to keep going.
Battle Royale either.
And like doing the
Fortnite or Battle Royale today.
It's amazing. Burnout Paradise, honestly. If you haven't tried it out, guys, and you ever see it on if you ever see it on sale, definitely pick it up. It really is a fun game. Really, really, really. But yeah, obviously, because Sean Murray also worked on the Burnout series. I mean, what does that say about game? If Sean Murray's had any connection to a game in any way, shape or form, like me personally, I see that as kind of like a rubber stamp of greatness, just saying. What's going on, Noobs? What are you guys up to today? Burnout Paradise is so fun. I couldn't agree with you more, and I have done this. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for popping by. We do appreciate it. And, yeah, I am doing my usual thing where I'm running around planets and looking for cool, crazy stuff. Actually, if I'm completely honest, I'm actually on a bit of a...
Modador, not Unimod. Modador. You gotta spell it with A. A-D. Modador. You guys are nuts. I know!
What's going on with that? But yeah, at the moment I'm actually looking for a crazy animal. Is what I'm really doing. I'm looking for lovely environments, but I'm also looking for a crazy looking animal because a certain someone requested that I do a certain poem.
And you need a certain
and
animal.
I need a certain type of crazy looking crazy animal for it all to kind of make sense with the video. So yeah. Keep
so you're in for a treat, guys.
Yeah, it's a very well known poem.
For a treat.
Yeah, it's a very, very well known poem. It'd be interesting to see how it translates to, like, the No Man's Sky animal. But if I can find a crazy enough, scary looking enough one, it'd be pretty cool. It should be good. Why? Hello there, stranger. Hello, definitely not Rimus.
Definitely not Rimus. What
Alright,
did you change his name to?
Well, I'm having an absolutely splendid good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Nice.
I hope you are also having a splendidly good day. I like the new. I like that. Oh, that's a nice collection of shrubbery. Look at the purple bush. It's amazing.
The purple bush.
I haven't got a purple bush,
icky, sir.
Look,
are you into
bro,
some sticky icky?
check it out. Just saying, check it out. I'm not even joking. That's an awesome screenshot. Right, I'm going to screenshot that. Hang on.
500, I think that's enough.
That's very colourful. I like the colourful stuff. I really, really do. It does a lot for me. Right.
Cross crystal, and I need nickel. Okay.
Both microphone audio and gameplay are being broadcasted. I'm glad that's the case, because if not, it would have like just chucked all of you guys out of the stream, and that would be rubbish.
That would have been awful.
You don't need that. Like, that's not what you need in the middle of the stream, is to turn off your own stream. Just saying. Pro tips.
Yeah.
Pro tips. Oh my god, this looks like one of those eggs, doesn't it? I know it's not, but it does look like one of those eggs with the face huggers in. The alien ones. I wonder. I've looked down inside there. You can't. Apparently you cannot be above this. Oh, there's nothing in there. It's hollow. Rubbish. Wouldn't it have been cool if a face hugger had actually popped out of that? That'd have been amazing. SeMTeX, I just got notified of your tweet. Took a while to travel from the UK to Australia. Yeah, I would say that probably did. That is quite a long time, actually. We've been streaming for like, what, over half an hour now? YouTube needs to get onto that, and the tweeters and the YouTubes, they need to get on top of their notification game. Just saying.
Well, in your defense, sir, there was Discord post put up about your stream, sir.
Huh?
You did post in Discord, did you not?
I do post to Discords, yeah. I do. Like on the self-promotion pages, yeah. You're right, yeah. Because I do think, well, YouTube's
guys,
not that amazing at the old...
Stay up to date with all noob content and all noob material.
This is true.
We do have a link to the Noob Nation Nexus Discord in both channels. So
it's true, and we have actually over 60 members now in the Noob Nation Nexus. Can you believe that? I can't believe. I find that quite hard to.
We have been like seriously, sadly promoting our Noob Nation Nexus. I mean, we barely mention it.
Yeah, it's true. We haven't mentioned it a lot. Yeah,
it happens. But yeah,
it's cool that a lot of people have joined.
Like during the week when I'm just screwing around at work and got time, I usually hop into the voice chat. So if y'all guys want to hang out,
I sent you my temple.
Man, you see me in there, hop right on in.
Where you want to check out on this point? Some real beautiful place,
of which I'm a proud member.
I will do that.
Sir.
I will do that. If you've sent me that on Twitter.
More than
is that on creative? I know that'd be on normal, yeah. Eye of the Atlas. Will that be on normal mode or creative mode? If it's, I'm assuming it'd be in normal mode because if it's a farm or whatever. But it might just be a really because it does look like a cool template thing. So I don't know how you could do that.
Have you seen my chat?
No, dude, because I can't read your chat and have my stream up, can I? You know this. I've told you a million times.
Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah. But I will go and do that. If it's in creative, I'll definitely go and do that. That'd be cool.
I got it. Somebody spilled a bag of wrenches in my chat.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like I was seeing blue. Oh, God.
Normal mode, at least the PS4. It's not a farm, it's just really cool. Whole planet is Zelda themed if you're a fan of Hyrule. Okay. Right, I'll tell you what, I will visit that the next time I'm streaming on normal. Eye of the Atlas. I won't do that today because I am on a bit of a mission to find this animal because I have kind of promised someone that I will, well, not promised, but someone's like asked me if I will do something specific for them, and I wanted to kind of do it because it's kind of like in celebration of something that's happened for them as well. So I kind of would like to put that up as a congratulations to you on achieving something cool, sir, kind of thing. Because they asked, and why not? It's nice to do nice things for nice people, isn't it? It is. Just saying. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. I'm going to try and find this animal. But I don't think there's any animals here. That's the problem at the moment. But that is a beautiful sun, and that's going to set really soon, I believe. Let's have a look. I think that sun's going to set, so let's stand here and watch that beautiful sunset while we talk to you guys.
Oh, man.
No worries, but you do your thing. Just like to see what you're up to. No, I'll definitely go, man. I'll definitely go because if John Hall hadn't bugged us for weeks and weeks and weeks about going to his, we would not be there, and I wouldn't be living on that planet. It is that beautiful, and I should have so listened to John earlier. I'm like actually really quite gutted that I didn't. So yeah, by all means, I would love to go and visit that planet. And if people have got cool planets that they'd like us to visit, by all means, don't be shy about kind of like chucking addresses. I mean, obviously that we've got to be conscious that we're not going to be able to do it non-stop forever, but we will definitely go and try and check them out as much as we can, because we do like seeing.
What do you know?
We do like seeing everyone else's
Polo
places.
showed up. And I
go on.
I got my sentinel killing.
I'm gonna say Polo, definitely my favourite Gek in the game. He seems like a really cool dude. It's like the kind of Gek you could take out for a beer. You know what I mean? Polo's a cool.
I think Polo's the kind of Gek would slip you a Mickey and you wake up missing a kidney in a bath full of ice, dude. I'm kind of a Cobra on them guys. Don't trust them further as you can throw them.
I like gex,
But
they smell nice. Just saying.
don't get me wrong. I hang out a lot with the gex because I exploit them to death. Really?
Right.
That's why I don't like you, Polo. That's why I don't like you, Polo. You give me a freaking pulse spitter blueprint. Pulse spitter blueprint. What the heck? Dude. All them
Okay.
doggone sentinels I had
We've
to lay
got a
waste
good
to.
question in the chat here, man. I'm going to pose it to
What you
us
got, what you
both
got?
as opposed to just to me. Ballisticola
Right.
says, do you think Sean was hinting at planetary rotation earlier? I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, but Sean Murray's been tweeting out today, and he actually, someone tweeted at him saying that the sun moved, and he tweeted back saying, the sun doesn't move, in capital letters, and then someone tweeted at him then again a little gif of the sun moving with planets rotating around it, essentially saying that this is what happens in the universe, and kind of, we know the sun's sort of stationary, or if it does move, we all move together, so effectively to the planets it is stationary. And he was basically like kind of that, and he then tweeted back, the sun doesn't move. Yeah. However, at that point, I kind of put my 2p in, and I tweeted Sean in reply, but planets do, maybe, possibly, asking for a friend, question mark. So, that's my take. I think there's a possibility, you know, I mean, that with the update, I mean, anything that we kind of suppose or imagine could happen, there's a chance that it could happen, because there is so much stuff in the game that they could put in. What do you reckon for that, Sword? The whole planet's moving thing?
No, my chat's got me tore up, man. I can't even stop laughing.
That's cool.
Remus changed his name to definitely not Remus. Vedran changed his name to Universal Moderator.
Mm-hmm.
And Matador changed his name to Matador in MS. And Remus just said, I can't change my name for 90 days.
Yep. Didn't you read that? Didn't you read it? That's what you get. That's what you get. Changing your name.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry, guys, but it's funny. Oh.
But seriously though, to kind of draw you back onto the conversation with the guys that are watching us all and stuff, what's your thought on the planetary rotation thing? Do you think it would be cool? Do you think it would be bad? You don't like the
concept. I like what we got, and the reason I like what we got is because I'm gonna tell you what, guys, I have a hard time finding the right freaking planet when I hop into a system anyway. And if they're moving, it's just gonna be even harder, man.
But at the moment, everything works with markers, yeah. Like you can place markers. You've got a marker for the space station. You've got markers when you go into space, you go to the marker, don't you? You know, I don't know.
This is why I don't think it'll work, because when you jump into a system, now currently in No Man's Sky, you jump in beside the space station. Okay.
Yeah.
The space station is always in orbit of the first planet. So when you jump into a system and you want to know what planet is which, especially if you're setting up a base, because if you and I hope they fix this one next, I really do, that it messes up, that the last planet glitch or the 6th planet or the 5th planet glitch doesn't happen to anybody no more. Because what happens currently in No Man's Sky, if you claim a base, if it's a system with like 5 or 6 planets, and you claim one on the last planet, nobody will be able to visit you. It will cause, when you dial the portal address for that planet, it will say an error code and dump you off on the 1st or 2nd planet in that system. Like this planet right here, the space station is orbiting. Okay, easy peasy, circuit squeezy. Okay, yeah, that's one of my farms, guys. When you jump into the system, that is the first planet. And when you calculate a portal address, that's always going to start with the bird. The bird is the first planet in any portal address. The sun my theory on it is the sun is 0 in hexadecimal, which has no value, or it's the space station marker for the location of the space station, one or the other. But if you dial a sun with the first marker, it's always going to dump you off on the bird planet. So either way, if you dial sun or bird, it's going to put you on the first planet. The reason I'm saying that is like if I pull into this system that I'm in, and it's got 6 planets. I can sit here in front of the space station, and you see the distance right there at me sitting stopped. It says 10 minutes or 10 minutes 7 seconds. If I scroll around and find the next planet, which I think this is a single planet system, if I'm not mistaken. But you look at the next planet and you get the time off it. Then you look at the next planet, get the time off it until you find the planet that has the furthest distance. That's the planet you don't want to set a base up on because nobody will be able to come see it.
Okay.
But if you throw planetary rotation into that, that will throw that whole method up. Plus that, where will you warp into the system at? Will you warp in next to the?
Well, there's no reason you couldn't warp in next to the space station still. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm thinking to kind of like just to show you the flip side of the kind of the conversation that you're kind of having, because you're going at it from one perspective, and I just want to show you kind of like the opposite of that. If the planetary rotation was in there, then the space station, as you say, is in orbit around the first planet. Yeah. So it would still be in orbit around that first planet, and if it's always facing the planet, so if it's like a tidally locked moon where the doorway from it is always like the way that we establish which is the first planet, if you've warped in and you've like walked around, like, you know, had a look around, the way to find out is to go to the space station, look out of the door of the space station, and the first planet you see is the first planet. Yeah, so you could you could keep that dynamic in there. I genuinely think that with all the markers and everything, it doesn't really make any difference. Like, the only people it would really make any difference to after, like, it would create a more sense of immersion to see planets and stuff like that moving across the sky, yeah? You've got to admit, while you're walking around on a planet, it would kind of look cool, you know? So I think there's an equal argument for and against it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's planetary rotation. I believe the question was solar system rotation, because they was talking about the sun moving, and they made comment about the
no, but we all know it, like any oh my god, has anyone seen so many Gravitino balls in one place? That's insane.
The last planet I was on,
this is crazy. There's like 15 of them all in like a little group here. Oh no, it's not that many. It's just lots of flashy lights. My fault. But yeah, I found some crazy creatures that might actually do.
Really?
I don't know. I think if the sun and the star in the middle, the sun is stationary, and the planets all orbit around that, then there's no reason that the actual, and if they were to do that, there's no reason that they couldn't like number the planet as kind of, or give an indication of what one it was. So say they had a colour system of like white would be the first planet, the next one would be brown, the next one would be green, and it would just be like in the icon when you scanned it, it would come up and you'd have like an indication of what planet it or how far. There are ways around it, is what I'm saying. I think it you know, and I think if they were to put it in, they'd probably put it in a way that would make it easier for people. Oh, they're nice. I don't know. I think it kind of would be cool. I mean, I don't think many people would actually notice, to be honest, in the way that they play.
Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind seeing the sun come up and down on a planet. I really would. But what the mechanics they would have to put in place for that to be true to physics, would screw navigation up thoroughly. Because just think how much you dread that minute-and-a-half shot to the last planet in the system or to another planet. Especially when you're like hunting manufacturing facilities, where it sends you to the next planet for the manufacturing facility. Okay, so imagine that. But then you got to deal with the solar system rotation and the planetary rotation, which will probably add another 5 minutes onto the system, because right now all the planets are on the same side of the solar system. You see what I'm saying? So if you had to go past the sun to the second planet or the third planet in the system, because the planet's rotation is like that, you know, like I said, I think it runs into the category of be careful what you wish for kind of deal.
No, I'm with you. I can see the negatives as well, and I'm not trying to say that I don't see that there are any negatives at all. You know what I mean? I just think that there are probably as many positives as there are negatives, especially for, you imagine just Jared and people that make a lot of time lapses and things like that, and a lot of people that use it for sort of artistic purposes rather than kind of playing the game in the way that we play it. I think it would be cool for them, definitely.
True, but then again, you gotta look at the other flip side of that. Look at you exploring that planet, okay? Who knows if they go true to form, like if you're on a planet 12 hours before the sun goes down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you want to make it realistic, let's just be real here.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be. It would obviously be fast forwarded, less like it is now. Like the day-night cycle isn't reflected accurately in the game. It's short and much down, and I would imagine that would also be the case. So it would only be like an hour, say in real time, where it's gone. Yeah, so but you are anyway. We're travelling around an artificial galaxy, looking at artificial creatures. You know what I mean? It's no different.
That's my argument, though. Because, see, people want to argue about realism, but then when they get realism, they're like, no, I wish it was more synthetic. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it would be nice. I think, if not, I hope they were able to put it in an artistic mode, maybe, or something like that.
I heard somebody on stream the other day that really lit my fuse, guys, wanting to talk about making normal mode harder. Okay? Well, I got an answer to making normal mode harder. It's called permadeath and survival. If you don't want to play normal mode, if you want to make it harder, go play permadeath or survival.
I kind of get you.
I want it harder for everybody else because I don't want to play survival or I don't want to play permadeath. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get you.
I mean, you know,
just going to quickly catch on the
people saying, the same way people saying normal mode's too hard. Go play creative. You know? People don't want to grind in normal mode. That's fine. Don't grind in normal mode. Go play creative. Everything's free.
This was actually inspired by Eye of the Atlas comment. I'm just going to pop it out there because Eye of the Atlas puts, my hopes is that massive means they gave us an actual sun for each system and the planets circle around it, which is my idea of what people kind of meant. I don't think they mean like that would make the game 3 times bigger without changing the actual size of the universe, which is absolutely true. It would be very cool. But again, I can also see Sword's argument that maybe it wouldn't be as great as everyone thinks it's gonna be. You know what I mean? For people like me who get like a bit,
you'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm over it now. Go back to the way it was. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Daniel says it would add another level of tactics to every aspect of the game. Exploration, trading, farming would all be affected by orbiting planets, and that is true. You can't argue that. It would be affected, and that kind of might be a cool thing as well. Like you said, I'm not picking a side. I'm on the fence because I'm kind of. It doesn't really bother me either way. If not, I'm not going to be that upset. But if they do, that would be also cool as well, because I do time lapse and stuff, and I do use the game for other purposes than just to play. And for me, it's about the immersion in the game. You know what I mean? So that to me would be like a really good plus, because like when I'm wandering around a planet and I see something rotating in the sky, I'd kind of be like, oh wow, that looks incredible. You know what I mean? Like other people might not kind of like. I know there's a lot of people out there that just play it for what it looks like, if you know what I mean. So I think a lot of people would agree with that. But I think equally, there's a lot of people out there that play the game where you do, where it's about kind of like getting the most and grinding it, if you know what I mean. So there's different considerations, you know what I mean? I think that's what it comes down to, and it depends what side of the fence you fall on there. If you're kind of like an artsy kind of person, you're going to be like, yeah, that's going to be amazing, imagine the screenshots. And for other people, they're going to be like, oh, it's just going to make my experience a little bit more awkward. You know, so I do see completely both sides. And yeah,
see, John Hall said this is a good comment. John Hall says there's another element we're not talking about, but I think maybe about this, that HG can also increase the speed of pulsing, so we'd have reasonable short travel time between planets. True. It's
true, yeah. That would be easier, and they probably may do that, because yeah, that's a good point. It would be kind of cool rather than waiting 2 minutes to actually get from one planet to another. But they also don't want to keep it so it's like so fast that it doesn't feel like there's any distance, because they want to keep it kind of like it feels like you're actually exploring a bit.
Well, I mean, my thing is the game's beautiful the way it is. And what I would say about the planetary rotation.
Yeah.
You
Ballistic
roll up on
Cola
the
brings up
planet,
a really good point. Surely you could have a map showing where you were in the system. What a tool that would be as well if they did bring that in. That would be awesome. So instead of just having a galactic map, you could have like a solar system map that you could pop up when you were walking around, and it would show you like the planet you're on and where in relation to the star that is. That would be awesome, actually. How cool would that be? That would make it so much easier for us, like putting bases down, finding which planet was which, and you know what I mean?
Yep.
I think that would be a cool thing. Oh, Matt Barrett, yeah, no, my PlayStation sounds like it. Like, literally, I've had to Gorilla Glue it down so it doesn't levitate. It is, yeah, it's so hot here in the UK at the moment. It's savage. Real time. I don't know, Lorraine, you're saying about it, if it wasn't in real time and the planets will move too fast around the sun, it'll mess up the travel time and distance if it's too fast. Well, if you think about it, it's not real time. You know what I mean? Stephen Smith didn't think people still played this. They absolutely do, and I advise you to get back on it if you tried it back in 2016 and haven't tried it since. There's been 3 major updates that have added all kind of land vehicles, racing mechanics, base building. You can actually, there's like kind of multiplayer. You don't actually see other people's avatars, but you do see them as glowing orbs, so you can all hang out and have races and stuff like that. It's loads of fun. We actually did one the other day. If you haven't seen that video, you can go and check it out. It's in the playlist. The Great Jurassic, no, it's not in the playlist. It's called the Great Jurassic Race, and it was a heap of fun. And yeah, a huge update coming in 15 days time, or 14 days time for me here in the UK. Ha ha ha, everyone else. But yeah, it's going to be incredible, man. Definitely check it out again. Proper multiplayer. We're going to have like PvP mechanics and all kinds of stuff. Avatars, new ships, new toys. And you can get it super cheap. It's amazing. Don't make it too fast then. No, I agree with you, Ballistic Cola, but it is speeded up. That's all I'm trying to say. It's not real time. Like our day-night cycle isn't like a day-night cycle, is it? It's like, you know, maybe an hour and you see the whole cycle. So yeah, it's kind of down to that now. I think, you know, why not just have an extension of that to the planetary rotations and all of that? It'd still be a day. Another planet, see, that would be cool. It could vary depending on what planet you're on as well. If you're like at the 6th planet, it's going to take a lot longer that day, so maybe that'd be like a 3-hour day rather than just a 1-hour day. Donut by Design asks, can you ask Sword who Tempest 416 is, please? Yeah. Sword? Do you know who Tempest 416 is?
Who asked?
DBD.
If I'm not mistaken, there's 2 Tempests.
Okay.
If one of them is if it's the Tempest that was in the Consortium hub, he got in trouble and got booted for getting into the
for untoward actions. For untoward actions.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think he's got a boner for the Galactic hub, but you know, whatever. Yeah. But there is another Tempest. There was a Tempest.
So, yeah, it could be because it was there was another Tempest in the thingy chat as well, and everyone thought that was the wrong one, and it wasn't. That was just another guy that chose that name. So yeah.
I'll tell you what. If you'll hit me up on the Discord after the stream, find out what their PSN account name is, and I'll let you know if that's them or not.
Yeah, we will find out.
Well,
okay. Yeah, let's I tell you what, DVD, if we could keep that over on Discord in DM, that would be awesome.
There you go.
That would be cool. Elsie Kaufman, if every planet rotated in real time, then they may already rotate around the star and we just don't notice because of the real time scale. That's true, actually. But people do time lapses. I do time lapses, and you would actually see movement in the planet even in that short space of time, even if that was the case. So yeah, Universal Moderator SeMTeX just mocked up his subscribers because he's getting the update early. Shame on you. How am I getting the update early? Oh, you mean because I'm in the future? That's not my fault. It's not my fault that I live in the future. You don't blame me. Not played it since. Stephen Smith, honestly, absolutely incredible. You can check on my channel as well that I'm not blagging you. I actually have 62 videos up on the original update back in 2016. When the last video of that is me finding the 3 planets, the red star 3 planet 3 moon system that everyone was going to be the thing that opened up the portals and that, and I was so upset by that I didn't play for a little bit, and then I moved house and lost the game, and now I picked it up 9-10 weeks ago now digitally on the PlayStation Store for a tenner. Haven't been able to stop playing it since. It is a completely and utterly different game than it was. Definitely, especially if you own it digitally and it's just a case of downloading it again, give it a try. I very, very, very much doubt that you'll be upset about doing that. You'll be over the moon that you bought it again. Peaceful Gamer is here in the chat. Hello, PG.
What's up, PC?
Absolute beast. You have absolutely no idea how cool this guy is. If you don't already, please go and follow Peaceful Gamer on Twitter. He is an absolute Twitter god. He lets us know about Waking Titan and ARG stuff and gets photos rejigged and all of that kind of stuff. Same as DBD actually, on the Twitter, so definitely follow DBD, but also go and follow Peaceful Gamer because he is a Twitter beast. I love that man, inappropriately. Yeah. It's lucky he lives in a different country because he would get all kinds of inappropriate hugs going on. I've actually put that in another video as well. But it's true, it is true, that's why I say it. I tried to climb my PS4 as you said, but the last screw wouldn't unscrew. So that was, I knew I would mess it up. Did you buy the actual T8 screwdriver, the security screwdriver? Because that one, you shouldn't thread the screw on that, because it is the proper screwdriver for it. I'll PM you on Twitter later. Not a problem, that's absolutely fine, DVD. That's absolutely cool. Hello, Felix, how are you? I love having Felix here. Felix has got such a cool hat in his little picture. I like that hat. That's awesome. Lorraine, I live in the future further. Yeah, see, blame Lorraine. He's in Australia. They get the game like almost a day before we do. Damn it. If I do get it earlier before everyone else, then I will do my best first stream. See? Lorraine competition. Hashtag it's on, bro.
I don't think you're gonna beat Sim. He's
Wizard,
gonna be calling me like
hashtag
early.
laser beams. Absolutely. Oh Lord, stop. No, PG. I'm never going to. Never going to. Go, follow Peaceful Gamer on Twitter. Haha. I said it again. You can't stop me. This is my stream. Felix, with No Man's Sky, we are 10,000 years ahead. That's a very good question.
Real quick.
Hi, Peaceful Gamer. Hi, Reagan. Yeah, I had the right screwdriver, but the screw was screwed. Yeah, I don't know. Ballista. That's what I do. I'd take it apart, clean out the fans and everything, put the thing back together, and it definitely makes a difference. I will say that it does. But yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, mine was 100%. I found the dude. Do you know what? I found the dude now. I'm going to use this dude right here because he's kind of freaky. Look at him. He walks around and then he rubs his eye like he's crying a little bit. Watch. He'll do it in a minute. He will. I'll be on the wrong side of him though. Watch. He's going to do it. See? It's like having a little cry for no reason at all, and then he'll wander around a bit. How strange is that?
Sorry about that, guys.
How weird is he though?
I had the blue screen out for a second.
It's going to be perfect for the thing I'm going to try and do. It really is. I want to watch him do the cry thing again. Come on, do it.
Oy,
Rub your eyes.
I'm missing out some chat.
You can do it.
Oh, John Hall says, I'm in California. I'll be able to play and download next 2100 on the 23rd, or will be East Coast players get the first. Does it have to be midnight locally?
He's not going to do it now.
I don't know. Meridius going through NMS withdrawal in anticipation of next. Oh Lord, dude, I gotta play that like crazy. I can't wait on that update. I gotta play every day.
I don't know what's going on with him, but he's one of the weirdest animals I've found. It's really.
I'll tell you what, SeMTeX, give me 2 shakes to go take a couple screenshots of this base, and I'll go hit a trade station and show you my trick. Universal mod, Meridius, man, I'll stop playing NMS because I'm too lazy to grind anything with grinding in real life college. Yeah, dude, hit them books, man. That way you can get that cushy, high-paying job where you can sit in the office and play NMS.
It's kind of frustrating that I can't swim through that.
pre-order day 1 player, then got a bit bored after 100 hours or so, took a break, but ended up getting delayed on picking it back up until Atlas Rises. Yeah, that's what a lot of people did. Played the snot out of it when it come out, and then come back after Atlas Rises.
In fact, I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved the game when it first
release.
came out. I really, really did, and I thought it was brilliant. But I can understand that people got to a point quite quickly where they felt that they'd kind of achieved everything they could achieve. No, the exploration is endless, and I will agree to that 100%. But 1.0 version kind of didn't have as much stuff to go and do, and I think that it's much more fleshed out now, especially with all the story, the new storylines they've put in, the extra races they've put in, the depth of the lore is incredible now comparatively to what it was back then. So I think 100%. I would say to anyone who's played it before and hasn't played it since that you're kind of like cutting off your nose to spite your face if you don't give it another try, because of how great the difference is in the game now. 100%. Submarines next update. I'll tell you what though, Dan, if they're going to put in submarines, they need to put in more underwater life. There needs to be a lot more aquatic life than there is now to make putting submarines in worth it. There needs to be bigger aquatic animals as well. 100%. We need to be able to go and find like whales and stuff, sharks, things that are actually like really big, because if you look at it on Earth, the biggest creatures on Earth are in the sea. But in No Man's Sky, in every single planet out there that has an ocean on it, we find, doesn't matter how big the ocean is either, even if the ocean is like bigger than kind of what's on the land, you don't find those big creatures, and I think that's kind of a little bit odd. I think that's definitely something that could be changed, and I think it would make it a lot more immersive, and it would give people the motivation to go and look underwater a lot more. I mean, I love it personally, as all you guys know, but I think it would motivate a lot more people to go and check stuff out if you knew you could find really crazy, weird underwater animals. Would you be more intrigued if you knew you could go and find like big whales and stuff like that sort?
To go underwater?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're not really you're not really the exploratory type, are you? That's not what you focus on, really, I suppose.
All is well, man. All is well.
Dude, I tell you,
I don't know,
submarines,
man. I think it'd be
awesome.
interesting. I would. I think this game has a lot of potential to add underwater stuff.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know if I'd want an actual. Oh look, we've got swimming cows.
I wouldn't want a craft. No.
I wouldn't want an actual ship around me. I just want kind of like something similar to what they have in Subnautica, the moth thing. The little things you can buy that you just hold onto the handles. Yeah. And you kind of get pulled through the water. I think something like that would be super cool. Sort of like a new type of exocraft that you could use. Yeah.
Well, not even an exocraft, just like a jetpack, Because see, we got 3 aeration membranes already.
Yeah.
And it would be nice
as long as you keep recharging them. I tell you what would be a cool motivation is if there was a type of at the moment we have the what are these called again? The glowy things underwater, not sac venom. I always do that. Kelp sac. If there was a super rare resource, but it was one you had to mine. Yeah, so say if they put all the iridium or something in the bottom of oceans, you know what I mean, and that's where you found it. I think that would be cool because it would encourage people to go and see, to go and mine stuff like that. But it would also kind of be a key for them to, a vehicle for them to sort of do a bit more underwater discovery and get interested in it. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be kind of cool.
My base finally updated, dude. Nice.
Subterranean base building is what I'd like to see. That would be cool. We could all be fish farmers. We could.
Well, we all
we need to find more in oceans. Yeah, thank you, PG. Thank you. You agree. I like that. Because I'm the explorer kind of type. That's what I've spent most of my time doing in the game, if I'm completely honest. Like originally that's what I did in the vast majority of my streams, was just like go around exploring and stuff. I didn't really go and get tech and stuff like that. It was more about kind of trying to find cool, crazy stuffs. I'd like to get back, I like this kind of stuff more. I find it more exciting myself. Unimod says, anyway, Seven Sword, thanks for the stream. I have to go and get some sleep. Lots of studying waiting for me when I wake up. Have fun, guys and girls. See you next time in the chat. Veteran Unimod, aka Awesomeness, very best of luck with your studying, man. Absolutely. I really, really do hope that you do well in your exams and tests and things. So yeah.
Bear with me 1 second, guys.
The best of luck to you, good sir. Wizard, yeah, but they get swallowed. Wouldn't that be cool if you could get swallowed by a giant, like, you know what I mean? And that would be like a black screen moment if like a massive whale, like predator, came and like munched you in one bite. That would be so cool. I know people would they'd be a bit pissed off about it as well, but I'd...
See you, Veteran. Appreciate you stopping by the stream, buddy.
Can you see that bush? That's weird. That's really weird. The oceans also need to be deeper. I don't know about deeper. I don't think so, to be honest. I think they're probably deep enough. It would be nice to find more life in them. At most you're only... Yeah, just put more stuff in and like increase the slider with the size. That would be cool. Can you imagine like swimming down to like crash ships and getting like cool tech and stuff from them? That would be awesome.
Well,
like, go and salvage pieces and stuff.
Freighters. Think about a crashed freighter underwater.
Underwater, that would be amazing.
That didn't disintegrate and collapse into the soil. That actually is still intact.
It was just like stuck to the floor, and you'd have all the like containers all like just around. That would be epic, wouldn't it? That really would.
Yeah.
I'd really enjoy that. Aquaspheres are in water too. They are. The aquaspheres are rare. They are found in the water. But I think if we found some mineable underwater stuff other than kelp sack, that would be cool as well. Like, Deuterium, unless I'm under here in an in like an actual, what's it called, like exocraft, which aren't really meant to go underwater, then I can't even mine this.
I know.
It's a weird thing.
Well, now the roamer will go underwater.
More deep sections with points of interest. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I remember an interview, like where Sean was talking about not being able to swim down to fight, like because of an animal that he couldn't get down to because he didn't have his stuff upgraded, and that. But like, I don't know. I think maybe that's something that hasn't actually been fleshed out much. Maybe they haven't put much emphasis on that in the previous updates, and maybe this time we will see something about it. I would imagine a lot of other people have talked about kind of wanting more underwater stuff and bigger underwater stuff. I hope so anyway.
I'm getting raided by OG. What's
going on, OG?
Game?
We've got Grammy saying, hi all, just dropped by to show support and give a like. Thank you very much, Grammy. Peaceful Gamer, yes, exactly. Yeah, I agree. I think, like, look at this. This is such a kind of a wasted... This is epically beautiful, and, like, if I could find, like, super cool creatures down here and that, I'd spend even more time doing this. Because I really like the underwater stuff. I think it's awesome. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I really do.
What? There's nothing wrong with the underwater stuff.
Yeah, well... It would definitely be nice if there was more underwater stuffs. I would say that. I would go as far to say that. Laragan says he'd like to have flowing rivers and waterfalls. How would you feel about that? Yeah. What do you think about lava as well?
The beauty of the landscape.
Yeah.
Lava, I would say like the Selenium planets, like are really, really hot to have volcanoes and like toxic volcanic ash clouds and rivers of lava and stuff like that would be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
But for the realism, if you had a planet that was like that, it wouldn't be livable or support life. So, boom, you're back to the...
It would still be cool to go there and explore, though. And you could also put like stuff like selenium and things like that on it, like we find now with the hot planets. You could still, I think it, rejigging it a bit and adding kind of stuff like that, it would make it all the more immersive, wouldn't it? Definitely. You'd
mod tree.
it would feel like more alive, I think, that No Man's Sky. Not that it doesn't feel alive now, but I think that would make it feel even more alive, you know?
Yep.
It's only Legacy Zero? Whoa! What's going on, Legacy Zero? How's it going, bro? Thank you for stopping by, good sir. Lovely to see you, once again. We do love Legacy Zero here. I don't know what it is about him, but it just makes me want to squeeze him until he pops. How is your lovely baby doing? Your absolutely gorgeous young child. I hope that he's not keeping you too awake and he is allowing you some sleep. But yeah, how is the farm lamb? I hope it is going splendidly for you, sir. But yeah, I like the idea of having actual, like, big creatures underwater. I think that would be amazing.
Let's see, we got that mark. Let's find
he's well rested. Well, as long as you know, the prince of the household is well rested, that's absolutely amazing. I'm glad to hear that. I would assume by that you also mean that Legacy is not getting as much sleep as he would in fact like. But there again, you know, you kind of sign up for that, don't you, with kids? It's part and parcel of the thing, really. And it's only for a couple of years. I mean, you've only got a couple of years of this.
You lose sleep after a couple of years, too. Trust me. Teenage years, you lose
coffee.
A lot more sleep.
Yeah, good point, man. Legacy said coffee. Yeah, there is that. It is great, dependable, isn't it? You're not really into the coffee, are you? You do the Red Bulls, but you're not a coffee man, from what I can work out. You don't seem to... Or do I just not hear you going to get coffees? Do you not mention it? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Do you drink coffee at all?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I thought you were talking to chat.
No, the other person I'm speaking to. Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir.
What's he like?
I had a moment. No, I don't do coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee don't agree with me.
No, I quite like coffee-flavoured things, like coffee-flavoured ice cream and coffee-flavoured, like, when it's like coffee chocolate and stuff like that. But I can't drink, like, coffee as a hot drink. I don't know why. I just don't find it very satisfying.
I love coffee. Don't get me wrong. I do love coffee. I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Oh, I've never been over there though, so I don't know how good the coffee is.
I know.
I don't know.
Well, it's a unique taste. I mean, a lot of people love it, and a lot of people hate it. Like people that like Starbucks.
So what you're saying then
Donuts,
is
English
like American coffee's like English Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. There is no in between.
Well, no. There's so many different. I mean, you go to like anybody that does coffee. Because like we got a Starbucks pretty much on every street corner in America.
Okay.
It's getting bad. I mean, even a little piddly town that I live in got like 2 of them. So.
Right.
But then like on the second hand, a lot of like the Dunkin' Donuts started up a franchise with a lot of convenience stores to where they actually have the Dunkin' Donuts at the convenience stores. Where they actually make donuts and do the coffee at the convenience stores, which that's where I got involved in Dunkin' Donuts.
So much like Subnautica right now.
Cup of coffee. But like I said, to drink it, I'd have to put cream and sugar in it, and the cream and sugar don't agree with my stomach, and that's not a good combination when you're driving. You know.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you don't need that, do you? You don't need that.
You definitely don't want to be needing to go looking for restrooms.
LZ says he drinks 20 ounces of coffee a day. Wow. That's a lot.
Oh, nice. During the winter, I'll drink a lot, but like during the summer, it's usually Red Bull.
Vanilla latte from Costa says, Dark by Design. I'm not going to lie, vanilla is one of my favourite flavours and smells, actually. I really love the smell of vanilla. It's I find it incredibly alluring. I don't know why. But I always try and get my wife perfumes that are kind of vanilla smelling, just because I find them very attractive.
Nice.
I drink robust tea and water. Okay. My wife actually drinks it's like red bush tea. I don't know, like I'm not really into tea. I just don't do hot drinks. I'm not a hot drinks person, but I think that's because I've got really, really sensitive teeth. And I find like, it gives me like tooth pain. Ooh, song. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. Oh, hashtag shut up, SeMTeX.
Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, these planets that I'm visiting right
Cafe
now,
culture.
these are actually the 3 new bases that I built next to Game Mode's homeworld.
Yeah.
Now that he's released his
Oh, you can put that up now. Yeah, you can put the one up I built there as well.
So,
yeah, feel
I'm
free.
I'm going out and grabbing portals.
Oh,
I don't have yours. Dude.
It's right next. It's the system right next to Game Mode. It's like literally the next closest one.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. When I go back onto my normal, I'll just do the 2 screenshots and you do the yeah. Oh really? Okay. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So, exosuits. You happy about exosuits? I'm happy about exosuits. I'm looking forward to exosuits. I'm really... Okay, here's a question. A, do you think there's going to be women exosuits, like lady exosuits with lady bits, you know, like lady bumps and stuff, like Fergie sings, like the lady bump stuff? Do you think that's going to be, like, outwardly shown on the exosuits? And more importantly, do you think it's important that we have lady exosuits?
Well, I'm going to tell you, if we have any customization whatsoever, personalization of an exosuit, there's going to have to be a female version of it. Either be by color, by design, or by silhouette.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I don't think it is going to be as in-depth as Fortnite or stuff like that, as far as skins with the feminine shapes and stuff.
Right.
But I think there will be a difference between the two.
Okay. That's really lovely. I'm going to have to go HUDless a minute, guys. Sorry. General. HUD disabled. Continue. I can find a nice, like, animated backdrop. That is one of my, like, NMS powers.
What's going on, Dark Lord? I need to see you pop in, sir. I gotta see a blue. Help me
sell my LC shirts, I'll allow him to. Absolutely, why not, LZ? Absolutely, LZ. I agree wholeheartedly there. I don't do tea, I'm a hot chocolate man. Oh, I like a good hot chocolate. As long as it's got, like, the whippy, you know, the squirty cream in the top and like, the tiny little marshmallows. Because if you don't have that, then you're not really doing hot chocolate properly, just saying. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Sean, hugs and kisses on the box as well. The box art, you saw that, didn't you? I told you about that yesterday, didn't I? About the L Play. Well, you actually saw it as well, didn't you? The live stream where L Plays and Robot Boy, where they went and got the box arts. How awesome was that?
Yep.
I would love to have been there in the shop and done the Plinko thing. I like Plinko.
You what, my heart stopped. I thought they was getting an early version of the game.
Oh, what, when you saw the box come out? Yeah, I did as well.
When I see them pull the box out, I was like, oh my god, they're going to get...
Can you imagine if those guys got it and they were able to play it this much earlier than all the rest of us and put that up on their YouTube? So that is not fair. I tell you, me and Legacy Zero would have formed like an actual in-life, like actual mercenary gang, and we would have gone after them to steal those boxes. I'm telling you now, I know he would have been motivated. I know.
Oh, I'd have been tore up.
You would have come. You'd have been on your way as well. Don't lie, because yeah.
But you know what? I'd have been watching L Play stream this today too. So.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. If they had got it, I would. It would have been lovely. But at the same time, I'm so glad they didn't, because I really want to get that stuff out there on YouTube when it comes out. Same with everyone else.
Room for the wife for a second. Just give me 2 seconds.
I have 9 followers on Twitter, and he happened to be one. What are the odds? His account doesn't work anymore, so it was a lucky escape. Oh yeah, look guys, like when it comes to that individual, let's not give him any more airtime, because that's what he wants. So we're actually helping him. It's like having trolls come into the channel, yeah? Like I tell them that I love them being here and everything, but ultimately it is a psychological thing, so they just be like, oh actually we're not getting the response that they expect, so I'm going to leave now. That's the way that works. And if we keep giving him like conversation and airtime and stuff like that, then he's just going to keep doing it. Like ultimately I'm kind of feel bad for the guy, because there's obviously something not quite right going on there, yeah? So let's you know, let's not accentuate anything that doesn't need to be accentuated, and let's give credit to those that actually deserve it rather than Muppets. You know, just saying. Okay, so alien exosuits maybe, because we don't know yet if we'll have a choice after the update in what alien race you want to be. That would be cool. Exactly, Elsie. Yeah, me too. Me too. Thank you, Noah, as well. Yes, we did hit the 500 sub mark today. Amazing! Honestly, can't believe how lucky I am and how amazing you are, all of you, for the support that you have shown us. Mods like DBD, like, all of you, in fact, you know what I mean? All of you. LZ for like retweeting stuff out and things like that, like, you know, putting me out to a wider audience than I could ever possibly hope to have gleaned myself. Like, thank you ever so much for that support, LZ, by the way. Genuinely heartfelt, really do appreciate that. PG for retweeting my stuff, like, all of you guys for coming in, hanging out so avidly whenever we stream. It means the world to us, it really does, and you have no idea how much this is like already affecting our lives. Massive impact on me personally. Like, I never thought anyone would be into some of the stuff I've put up onto YouTube, and to kind of get positive responses back about something I've been like really worried about putting out, it's amazing. It is amazing. And yeah, you know, yeah, you're all super cool peeps, and it's my honour to hang around with you. Geeky Peaks is here. What's going on, Geeky Peaks? Our dogome is... I'm not sure if that's the same word in English, Felix. Dogma. Our dogma is the cosmos. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right there. Absolutely. I was thinking what you just said. Third audio option in that clip, male or female, drops mic. Oh! Boom. Walks out of the room. I mean, that's a really good point, actually. It could actually be that. I've never speculated that. Look at these. They're like butterflies, but underwater. Look at him. It's like Sid Vicious, the underwater punk rocker fish. That is amazing. I'm just going to leave that right there a minute, guys. I like this guy. He's cool. And look, if I do that, look, it looks like he's stroking my head. Oh. Poor SeMTeX. I don't know why I did that, that's a bit weird. Yeah, but yeah, awesomes. I'm loving this, and I think I found the animal that I needed to find to do the thing for the requested thing that someone requested me to do, which should be amazing. So I just got home with a load of Pokemon cards. Oh, that's it. We're going to see an LZ Geeky Pikachu Pokemon off in the chat in a minute. I can see it happening. Why would we look humanoid without both versions of the species represented? If anything, they get horrible PR. I think it would be really lovely to have both sexes represented, because, to be honest, if you want the world to see you as the sex you are, and for some people that's really important, to like have that identity firmly, you know, and to put that out there. Like, I differ a little bit. I'd much rather see my character be female in Fortnite, but other people find it weird when I run around as a female. But I think it would be really good for us to have that choice. I think it's important. It reminds me of the bad Spike. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's like an A-wing, a speed racer. LZ says, "Hello Games are a pretty progressive bunch, and with Innes McKendrick on the team, I doubt he'd let only male representation slide." I think you're probably right there, LZ, and it's definitely like an avenue of speculation. I really hope it is, and I'm like, also it would be cool for us to have the colouring kind of options on the suit as well, so that, you know, if you were a female but you liked a piece of like a different exosuit, if it comes in different parts, pure tinfoil, getting right out there now, but if you have got that, then it would be lovely to be able to say colour that thing pink or whatever as well, if like a woman wanted to wear those legs, like the trouser part of like a dude suit or whatever, you could mix and match them a bit maybe, and I think that would be really cool. Stingrays, says Daniel Hibley. They're kind of like stingrays. It's like kind of like a cross between a stingray, an angler, and a gremlin. I really like these, actually. These are kind of cool fish. They do look like alien fish.
Sorry,
play as
chat.
a woman. I always play as a female if possible. Always have. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's kind of cool. I mean, let's be honest. What would you rather watch as a man? A female character running in Fortnite or a male character running in Fortnite from behind? Just saying. One of the reasons why I loved Horizon Zero Dawn so much, yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, I still haven't played that. My mate hates me for it. Edwin keeps going on at me. He said, you have to play this, you have to play this, it's such a good game, and yeah, it doesn't. I haven't played it yet, so I need to do that. I want Cobra as my exosuit. I tell you what, if they ever did DLC downloads for exosuit voices, which, let's be honest, it's like a doable thing. Nod, nod, wink, wink. Hello Games, you should do that. Microtransactions, support your own game, give us loads and loads of updates in the future. Wink, wink, wink.
Thank you.
Yeah,
no, thank you.
It would be good.
No microtransactions. I will quit playing.
I'd do it. Like, would you not be willing to spend $2 on Cobra's voice in your exit? Really?
Well,
What do you
if
mean?
it was
You wouldn't quit.
It's kind of like Fortnite.
You wouldn't quit.
It's kind of like Fortnite, where it was just.
That's what I'm saying. It's just, it's not anything that would give you an actual advantage.
I've just played way too many games where microtransactions ruined the game.
But if it was just cosmetic, so if it was outwardly like the exosuit that you could wear, you could like buy skins for those exosuits, or like someone was saying in the chat then, the exosuit was a Laragan, in fact, like a voice for your exosuit. So just for like going stupid with it, you could like pay like $1.50 for like the DLC, like microtransaction for Snoop Dogg to be the voice of your exosuit, yeah? You know, just like, I know that's like a crazy thing, but that would be a way that they would be able to support the game. It wouldn't give you an in-game advantage over anyone else. It's a way to personalise the game even more, so you've got like that feeling of ownership more as well. I don't see that as being a bad thing, and it means that we don't all have to pay excessive amounts for DLC in the future. We can all pay tiny little bits for like bits and bobs that we want. Like, you know, maybe I'd like some like gold Nikes to be running around in. It's not going to make any difference to like the gameplay mechanics, you know what I mean? But
Operation Game said he'd pick sword.
Exactly, yeah. So you've got like loads of, you could have your favourite YouTubers, couldn't you? You could have Cobra, you could have like LZ, you could have like can you imagine having L plays as the voice of your exosuit or something? That would be fun. That would be cool to be able to like support your favourite, and you could, maybe they could even work it out where your favourite YouTubers got a little bit of cut if they, went over a certain amount of downloads or whatever. It's a way of supporting them at the same time. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, hello games, hello. Employ me!
Like I said,
just
man,
for my ideas.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think what we're going to get is suits are going to be like multi-tools, or like ships. You're going to have classes, you're going to have bonus stats.
Yeah.
And
you could have stuff, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People are going to have to go out and hunt these things and find them. And this base isn't going to load. They're going to have to go out and hunt and find them to get them. And it's going to be just like with multi-tools. We're going to go out, and that's going to be the thing for maybe 2 months until somebody turns up a really hot A class or S class or whatever of the multi-tool or the exosuit, and then everybody's going to flock to that area and get it. Just kind of like this multi-tool I got. This was found in the amino hub.
The concept that I was putting across isn't about having, like, not having that. It's saying like it would allow you to personalise those things even more. So you'd be able to colour your multi-tool or whatever like that. You'd have to go and find the multi-tool, but there's no reason you couldn't then paint that multi-tool black, because you could go and buy spray paint and just spray it, yeah? You know what I mean?
Well, and I'm kind of against the customization of any assets in the game because, just like today, you've been on the mic with me most of the day, and you know how aggravated I am about not being able to find an S-Class 48 slot hot water. I mean, I'm like, get this, guys. I have gotten an S-Class 34 slot freighter in this game before I can find an S-Class 48 slot hot water. That's how ridiculous this is. I'm like livid upset with this game today because I have to.
Can you imagine that as well? Taco as a voice of your exosuit, even maybe. Do you know what I'm saying though? Like, those things, they literally would not affect anyone else's experience of the game. It wouldn't affect the multiplayer aspect or anything. It's like literally just a way for you to kind of have it be a bit more you-ish. You know what I mean? Like some people will prefer like LZ's voice to my voice. You have people that prefer L's L Play's voice to MZK's voice. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I would love to have MZK's voice as my exosuit.
Hopkins.
Yeah. Or so many, like imagine
Morgan
having
Freeman.
David
Morgan
Attenborough
Freeman.
as your exosuit. There's so many amazing like voices that you could have. You know, Morgan Freeman. You could have so many cool, amazing voices out there. It'd be so good. Samuel Jackson. Can you imagine that? Every time you saw like a Sentinel, we'd be like, "Damn, there's another Sentinel,
Too
mother."
many Sentinels on this MF
You yeah, you know what I mean. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see that would actually. I think if they did multi-transactions for things like that, things that didn't.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good way for people to support the game. You know, it'd be a good way to have a
that elitist crap going on. You know, I've got this, I got that.
You don't have to hang out. You don't have to hang out with those people. You can hang out with the cool people.
I know.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
We're both just saying. And neither of us are right or wrong. That's the beauty. It's just opinions, and we're all allowed to have them.
Yeah.
It's okay. No one's wrong. It's just speculation. I want a third-person view. Where do you stand on that? Because that's an interesting thing to bring up, actually. What do you think about third-person, like person or spaceship or? I'm definitely down for it on the spaceships. Like, if I could have third-person view while I'm flying around, I think that looks super cool.
I definitely wouldn't mind having it on the. I definitely wouldn't mind having it on the spaceships. I really would, because I think that would be a cool.
I do as well.
Thing to have on the ship flight. But
what about piloting your freighter?
No.
You don't think? I think that would be super cool, man.
Why?
Just because it's like a much bigger, massive ship and stuff, and it would be super cool to fly around in it if you had a big third-person view and you could like move around.
If the mechanics stay true, kind of like like they have different flight mechanics.
Yeah, it'd be like Dreadnought. You know what I mean? Yeah, it'd be like Dreadnought. It would be really, really clunky, but it'd be quite fun.
I'm just saying, it'd be clunky and slow. What would be the fun in it? And where would you go in it?
Well, you could fly around the system and that, couldn't you?
Yes. But you can do that in your ship much faster at greater accuracy.
Sometimes it's not about efficiency, though.
I'm just saying.
Sometimes it's just about enjoying it. That's all I'm. Yeah, same here. Don't get me wrong. We're not arguing. It's just like I'm just trying to show you the flip side to the coin, just like you're trying to show me the flip side to the coin. You know. Yeah. I think it could be cool. I don't think it'd be a bad thing to have the option. You didn't like. This is the thing. You don't have to, do you? You wouldn't have to fly the freighter around, but for those that wanted to, they could, and that's kind of cool. Did you say my voice? Yeah, absolutely. How cool would that be? Why not? Wouldn't that be a cool thing to like have some kind of partnership with Hello Games where like you could send in a specific set of sentences? Like, you know, when they do the you know, it's only like a couple of paragraphs they read out for like the Cortina voice and Alexa voice and that, and then it's kind of all computer done from that. So you could have that, like, you know, those paragraphs, and then anyone could read them out, and as long as it was a clean recording, and that would sort of simulate your voice into the thing. And that, like, you know, like I was saying, it would be a brilliant if there was kind of some agreement with the people that did it. Like, if you signed a contract saying, yeah, you can use the voice in the game, and you get like a 0.5% cut in the sales on that thing, it would be a good way for YouTubers and people that support the game to kind of also gain from it as well. You know, depending on the success that they had publicising the game. I just think it would be a cool, like, you know, it's a mutually beneficial circle of, like, you know, self-replicate, self-sufficient, and everyone involved gets something out of it, and everyone gets more motivation to do cool stuff to keep people playing the game and making cool stuff for the game. Mic drop. Third person option will happen, I think. It would be lovely. Do you know what it means? What do you mean, do I know what it means? Sorry, Noah, if I missed something here. John Hall, okay. No, I think that originally it means get gypped or getting ripped off, but what was the new term of endearment, because it's what L-Plays always says. It's just L-Plays word for like a group of people. Like I say lads, or you know, the boys, or Noob Nation. For L-Plays, that word is jippers. That's all it is. Yeah. Yeah, and gypped would be, the original thing in England would be, if someone said, oh, I've been gypped, it would mean sort of someone's had something from you, or taking it without consent. So stolen, effectively. Yeah. I think these debates between Sam and Sword. Me too, I like these debates, and it's not like we completely respect that we've got different opinions, though, don't we? And like, that's the cool thing about me and Sword. There's loads of stuff in life. Did you see that cow do a backflip then? If you didn't see that, guys, if you rewind the stream like a couple of seconds, that cow just did a backflip underwater in front of me. That was awesome. Athletic cow. Hashtag in the next Olympics. Oh, take your word for it. Please do. No, I'm sure it is. Like, you know, it is just a term of endearment from L-Place. Absolutely nothing negative about it in any way, shape or form to anyone that watches his stuff or anything. It is just you know, the word he chooses to use. Congratulations on over 500 subscribers. Well, congratulations to all you guys for getting me to over 500 subscribers, because it wasn't me that did it, it was you guys. If you guys didn't press the subscribe button, I wouldn't have them. So thank you very much indeed.
Do you
thought
know
it was English slang. It kind of is a little bit, but it's not.
Sir?
It's not used English slang. It's like old school English slang that very few people would use. It's like very back in the day, sort of 1960s or 70s.
Sam.
What's that, mate?
Hey, do you know what race your system is next to game mode?
I have no idea, mate. To be completely honest, it's like literally the next one over. It's so close, yeah.
Couple next ones over. There's a couple next one overs.
Yeah, I can't tell you. Just leave it, bro, if you want, and I'll do it like I say when I go into my normal. But I can't do it right now because I'm sort of swimming around looking at stuff.
For an upgrade.
Yeah, I don't know. I've given you the portal code before, and you've been there, so. Because you came through to check it like 3 or 4 times. So it'd be your discoveries, won't it?
When I done the, no, I haven't been to your new one.
Yeah, you have. You came to check.
No,
Yeah, you did, because you told me that it was 1 plant short, and then I put the 1 plant down. You were there when you did it. I know. I absolutely 100%. You guaranteed you were there.
Huh.
Yeah. You visited it twice, in fact, because I put the plant down, and I was like, yeah, well, while you're here, check that plant again. And you did it, and you were like, yeah, that's bang on. And it's like, yeah, it's ready to go up then. And you were like, okay, I can put it up. I can't do that until Gabe Mo puts his up. And we were both like, okay, then. That's exactly how that conversation went. I remember it clearly. Yeah.
Shame on Sword.
No. Oh, see? What is it today? Damn!
It ain't that, man.
Geeky Peaks, it could be worse. It could be Sunday night. And it could be worse, Geeky Peaks. You could not be watching me. You could be watching someone else. There is that. Oh, wait. Not funny, LZ. Hi, Jeff. Hi, SeMTeX and Sword. Hey, Caleb. Thank you for coming along, bro. No, we appreciate your love. Thank you very much. Hello. But yeah, was I right?
It's not named.
No, we didn't name it.
Contact.
Yeah, we didn't name it, yeah.
Yeah. But
it won't be there though, will it? Oh, it should be then.
Nope, I got a white beacon. So
I did put one by the portal and one by the base, mind. So I'm hoping you're not just seeing the wrong one.
Yeah, I might be getting the one by the portal. But
check it though, As long as you're there, you can just do the reloading thing, can't you? That's no problem.
Yeah, because I've had bases. One of my bases.
I actually quite like this planet. It's pretty nice to look.
What's going on, chat?
Yeah, we were watching Sword instead of.
I'm not a big fan of that word.
That's not cool.
What's that?
Bro. Oh no, nothing. That's not cool. But yeah. Watching both of you at the same time, says Noah. See, that's what most people do, is have me on one screen and you on the same screen at the same time with 2 windows open. That's beast mode. Tell you what, those are the Noob Nationers. Those guys right there that do that. Just saying. Not that you're not if you can't. Because I know if you watch on a phone, you're not able to bring up a second screen, which kind of sucks. When are they going to do that on smartphones? Would you like to see that feature on a smartphone where you could have like different windows open with different YouTubes up? Sword?
I would.
I would love that. That would be super cool. Am I just an idiot though? Can you do that on phones and I just don't know how to do it? I don't know. It's possible.
I don't know.
Sem, on my PS4, Sword on my iPad and chatting through my phone. See, check Noah.
Nice.
He's got like 15 devices devoted
Noah.
to it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, I know, bro. It's no problem. It's cool. It's no problem. If you guys would co-stream on Mixer, I have Mixer open too. Do you know what? We've thought about the co-streaming thing, like being able to like host both of us on a channel, kind of thing. So you get both perspectives anyway when you tune in. But we haven't worked out how to do it properly yet. And in fairness, we both stream directly from PS4. I have a PC, but it really is terrible. It's like it's a office PC that's been like reconditioned, cleaned out, and basically then sold to me for quite a meager sum. So it isn't the thing, sort of thing. So yeah, but eventually it will get there. This is the thing. We're growing. We'll learn. Yeah. Yeah, no, get an Elgato. Yeah, I would. I just don't have the spare 150 quid lying around. That's the problem with the Elgato things and stuff. It all costs money.
Sam.
It all costs money.
On Sam, he hasn't removed the wall yet.
What wall?
Your lineup wall. You remember I told you still had a piece of infrastructure wall?
Oh, yeah. No, that's alright. It doesn't matter that it's there, though. Unless you're super picky and you've got OCD, like me.
Super picky. I'm picky.
Well, I'll tell you what, when I get back on my normal save later, I'll go in and I'll remove the bloody wall for you. How's that? Insane capture card, $150. Oh, yeah, no, dude. Yeah, no, I'm just not financially in a position where I can throw that kind of money at a capture card at the moment. It will happen eventually.
Speaking of, if you would check the description in the channel, there is a link to Sim's Patreon if you want to help.
I do have a Patreon. I don't mention it much because I kind of like the idea that you guys can just find it if you want to. But yeah, there is an option there. And you know, to be completely honest, that's why I've got the microphone, because a couple of lovely people actually got behind that and really helped me out, and that's what got me the new microphone, so I can kind of sound this crisp and clear. But yeah, it is there. It does exist, and you know, if you can, it'd be lovely for you to like kind of help out with that. That'd be amazing.
Awesome,
but
Wizard.
don't feel any pressure either. You don't have to do that. Just being here and chatting with both of us, showing your love, thumbs up and all that, sharing us on your social media, that is awesome support. So please, no one feel that they are not helpful if they're unable to do that, because I understand not being able to do those things. I would love to for loads of people, but unfortunately I'm not in a position to do it, so I show my support by being there and like giving my time, because that's just as important, you know, I think. So yeah. I think the update will explore the limits of the PS4 system. I think they would have optimised it heavily, and to be honest with you, it seems like they're doing a lot of stress testing at the moment, which I think is why we're seeing, you know, all the kind of stuff on the servers. Do you know what? You guys can't see anything. I've just realised that. I'm swimming through tunnels and seeing colours, but you guys aren't seeing colours. I need to get out of the tunnel.
Chat up real quick, Sam.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. Okay, we didn't talk about the Morgan Freeman voice and Samuel L. Jackson voice. Matador says, Samuel L. Jackson, your multi-tool is broke, mother. Yep. Yep. that would be nice. Operating games, like me and Sim and everyone watching the stream. Yeah, I know, right? Dark Lord says, I fly my freighter all the time. I know you lucky dog. Got a pirate freighter ship. Loving it. Wish I had one, but I'm not a day one player, so I don't have the upgrades to get away with that.
Yeah.
Matador.
That's the thing on my main account, I do.
Read that already. Wizard said Samuel L. Jackson, every time you get shot, says Mother Effer in his voice. Yeah, and then Wizard says, and every time you load up the game, MZK. And today, we're going to go and mine some stuff. Oh yeah,
how brilliant would that be? I'm not even joking, man. I'd pay like it, you know. It wouldn't be a huge amount either for voices and stuff, would it? It would be it would be kind of, it would be cool to kind of like have that. I'm just saying it would be an awesome option. Like Cobra's voice. Can you imagine Cobra's voice being your exosuit voice? Just like picture it just for a second in your mind. How cool would that be? That, like, even if it was just Cobra and no one else got to do it, I would definitely have Cobra's voice as my exosuit voice, just saying.
Oh yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Quite a few people would.
Yeah. Better physics and nicer materials everywhere. Yeah, I think we're definitely... Do you know what? You're absolutely right. I forget this all the time. So sorry, Noah. I am a noob. Underwater. Not really in space, but kinda, because I'm in this universe, and the universe is in space, and I'm on a planet right now in real life, and it's in the universe, but yeah. I'm such a noob. And Felix was Noah was like, well, why don't you turn your torch on? That's me moaning about going around in the blackness. And, yeah. What a muppet. I can't believe that. So good. Hit it right on the head. It's only Ivy Mike. What's up? What's up, Ivy Mike? How are you, man?
What is up,
I hope
Ivy
you're doing
Mike?
well.
How was the bachelor party?
I hope it went well, sir. I hope it went well. If I got the thing, for the thing, in the thing, oh, do you know what? I can... Am I building stuff? How do I take it away? I don't know. I don't use the...
Hold the L2 down and hit up or down. Like, go into your build menu.
I'm just gonna swim. I'm just gonna swim along for a bit. That's what I've decided to do. Why can't I find that? Did I not have a torch a minute ago? What? Why have I no torch anymore?
Because daylight goes off automatically when the sun comes up.
Oh, what? I can't have a torch even if I'm underwater in caves?
I don't know.
That's a bit rubbish. Just saying.
You get spending time underwater in caves.
R1 to terrain manipulator is active. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to keep swimming, and hopefully I'll find a way out. I hope I find a way out. I don't know if I'm going to find a way out.
What's up, Ivy Mike?
I think this is not the way out. Oh no. This is the real puzzle. I found the real puzzle that they put in the game, and it is actually finding your way out of caves that you swim into while you're talking to chat on stream.
Oh, yes.
That's what
My
that
favorite
is.
pastime.
It is? Maybe? Maybe? No, not that way. There's got to be a way this way. There must be. There's probably not. Probably not a way.
See, I need nickel and gold right there on the one.
I think this might be a dead end. If it is a dead end, it means I've taken the wrong route. Oh no! What, SeMTeX? Be stuck in a tunnel for the rest of his No Man's Sky days, forever. Do you know what? There's a really easy way for me to get out of this. I just realised.
Reload.
Ha-ha! Save me again. The reload. Oh, it's really cool to see Mr. Mike in the chat. Mike hung around with us ages the other day, didn't he? On when we were doing a thing. It's so cool. Thank you for that again. That was a really, really fun time. That really was.
Yes, it was.
Tell you what, this boost energy stuff is actually quite nice. It does say chill it, share it, enjoy it. I don't do the chilling bit. I don't like chili. I don't like cold drinks. Not like with ice in. Yeah, when I go to McDonald's and stuff, I always ask them to give me a Coke without the ice in. But not only that as well, you don't get very much Coca-Cola. Wow. You don't actually get very much Coca-Cola if when you buy a Coke from McDonald's, if they leave the ice in there, because literally they fill the entire bloody thing with ice. You get a spoonful of Coke in there, and it's not, I want to actually drink the cola. I don't want, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Does everyone else do that? Am I the only one that asks for no ice in my drink when I go to McDonald's? I don't know, maybe I'm weird. I keep screwing up on my slow PSN time lapses because the damn controller self-powers down after 5. You can turn that off, Mike. the power, the control pad thing. You just go into your settings, devices, power save settings, boom, and then you can turn it off completely. It never does it again. I know what you mean though. It is really irritating. I hate it as well. Ivan Mike, I posted a couple of screenshots I took of both your orbs looking at planet from our moon. That's really cool. That's super cool. 10 parts ice, 1 part cola. Yeah, that's usually how McDonald's do it. Do you get ice in your drinks when you go to like places where you get drinks, or do you not have the ice?
I usually do mine about 3/4.
Oh wow. Okay.
It depends. If I'm inside, like the McDonald's up here, if you eat inside or dine in, they just give you a cup and you get your own ice and your own drink. And
do you get free refills as well? Because they don't do that over here. You don't get free refills. You buy your drink, that's it. So that's why I asked for no ice, because I'm stingy as hell.
Oh, that is blow. Yeah. I don't blame you there. Yeah. We got free refills here, so it's America.
If you drink a large Coke without ice, you've consumed like a month's worth of sugar. Mike, this you're talking about. Sugar is not a problem.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything that I've put on YouTube ever?
You put up any of his idiot videos. Yeah.
I hate ice because I want more. No, me too. I really do. PC, Xbox controller. Got to see if there are similar settings. Yes, there will be similar settings for the power down thing. And if you've got it wireless, that might be a thing. If you wire it in USB, it should be powered by the USB. So it would stop it from doing that. Caleb always... Nope, I always ask for no ice. See, Caleb knows the ways of the Jedi. The Force is strong with that one right there, I tell you. Always ask for no ice. Set mine to 30 minutes. Sugar tax ain't got nothing on us. Absolutely. I like sugar. Sugar's awesome. Sugar is good. Like, obviously, in everything in moderation in life. But I quite like sugar. Like, all the food I like is, like, heavily sugared, if you know what I mean. Because I like cakes and donuts and pastries and things like that. Yeah, biscuits. I'm not really a savoury guy, if I'm completely honest. I'm not really into the savoury kind of foods. I'd much rather the old... See, this is going to be perfect, this animal. I hope that the person likes this as a choice, because I like this as a choice. I think it's good. But I think, in fact, I might go on to my normal save, because I found the creature...
Matador says McDonald's Coke is so, but the ice cubes keep getting stuck up my nose.
Except for coffee, there's no moderation for coffee. LZ would agree. Although I have to say, I now prefer Pepsi Max to regular Pepsi. I don't taste the difference between Pepsi and Coca-Cola. I might be like weird for that, but I don't taste any difference at all.
It's Britain too.
And no meat pies. I like a chicken pie every now and again a steak and kidney pie. But yeah, generally, if I've got a choice to eat something kind of savoury or something sweet, I'll pick the sweet thing. I just do. Pepsi has more sugar. In that case, I'm sold. Pepsi from now on. That's the way forward.
Oh, I love some Mountain Dew.
I do. I do like it. It's good. Pepsi is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Go on to my other one. Haha! Yes, I was. Okay, so... That normal save. You don't get to see my other normal save, peoples. Not until next is out. Then you'll see my normal... Well, it's because it's stuck in Calypso. There's no point in me playing on that character at the moment. I've literally have everything maxed on that one. So there's no need. It works better for cleaning battery terminals than Coke as well. Nice.
Yes.
My insides are going to be absolutely like clean as a whistle, I tell you. The amount of sugary drinks I drink. I don't know how this turned on to a conversation. Well, I probably turned this into a conversation about soft drinks.
You did.
So sorry about that. Sorry. Oh wow! I forgot I was on a beautiful planet like this. This is Steve's planet that I'm on. Oh, that was amazing. I just came in and the colours were like, wang. It hit me right in the face like a truck.
2,870 light years in this.
Look at this.
Freighter.
This is Game Mode's planet, guys. We are neighbours. Me in game mode. Like, not just in game, but kind of in real life as well. He lives like just down the road from me, in Wales, where I live. It's kind of apt that we live near to each other in the game as well. But yeah, look at this planet. How beautiful is this? Gorgeous, huh? Look at the colours. Felix says he drinks 2 monsters a day. How do you tame them?
Ah.
That was terrible. That really was. He says it's stuck, but he needs to reach the end of the galaxy 255. Sorry, Dark Lord. I don't know what conversation that was.
Just stuck in Calypso.
Oh yeah, no, I am stuck in Calypso. I'm not doing another bloody 200 plus galaxies just to get my character back to one that's 3 behind me. You mad? I haven't got that much time, bro. Like, you know, that's not going to happen.
Especially when you know Sword, the master of the restart.
Well, it's not so much that. It's just like I genuinely believe that we're going to get cross-galaxy travel in Next, because that's the only type of travel that we don't have currently, and it makes sense that we have it. Like we have the gates there already, the tech gates on the planets that aren't used, that give the lore at the moment. They're going to be used at some point, just like the portals were used after everyone was convinced that they'd never be used and they were just an aesthetic thing. But they are now in use. We all use them. So yeah, I forgot that I'm not on. I'm not in creative, and there's me swimming around just like thinking I'm not going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not in creative anymore. I've got to worry about that. These have got the biggest crabs ever.
Where game mode?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll be there shortly.
That's huge. Where does that other one go?
Meridius over at your stream, sir.
What's this? Now that is a crazy weird crab that I haven't seen before. I've not seen one of these. Oh, it makes the same noise as well, but it's huge. Oh, and it's friendly.
Don't mean nothing.
It's a friendly crab.
Still crab.
Hello, crab.
It is still crabs.
That's kind of cool. I like that. That is cool. SeMTeX UK. If we end up getting intergalactic portals, which would be the boundary failure lore machines. That's right, the lore machines, yeah. The ones that are basically like the big rings on the planets that you can fly through. Like, in my mind, the question is, why can you fly through them? They're the only sort of portals that you can fit a ship through, and you are able to fit a ship through quite easily, so it kind of stands to reason in my mind that you type in the portal thing for the thing you want, and boom, you can go through and bang, you're in another galaxy, a different one, like on one of those planets, because it's kind of an underused asset, you know? Speculation, I know, but you know, I would say I have fair reasoning behind my speculation.
Alright, guys.
Can you ride that? I don't know. Should we try? Yeah, carry on, mate.
Alright, I'm gonna go over this nanite trick one more time. I think Meridius asked me. I don't know if he's still in the chat or not, or still watching the stream. But what you do, guys, when you get to a trade station, go up to the first NPC. I always do get. Okay, the first barter right here is 200 plutonium. I'm gonna give him 200 plutonium, and he give me units. So that means the first barter is gonna give you units. So what you want to do is go to the next get. Alright, and then you're gonna go down here. Ah, crap. Let's see. Let's do the multi-tool tech.
It's not gonna let you stand on him.
Okay, cool. Okay. So now once you got through with that, you go back to the first page that you had on the last get. Okay, it's going to do the 200 plutonium. We're not going to choose that. We're going to do the dialect help. We're skipping the first barter. Okay, then you then you leave when it's directions. Then you do it again, and it'll be another barter. All right. So we do the second barter. And what does it give me?
Where is it?
Got nanites. Okay, so now you know it's always on the second barter with these guys. So every time you go up in here, you just collect the you just do the language, skip the direction, and then give the plutonium. and that will give you nanites every time you talk to an NPC on this whole planet until you reload your save or do something crazy that causes a server interaction or switches you over. So you don't take the first one, you just take the second. A lot of the times I'll run into the issue where it won't even give it to you on the second barter, then it'll go to the third. You just go through the same process but go to the third barter option. But I tell you, if you leave the planet, or when not as much leave the planet, if you leave the planet and go up to space station and deal with them NPCs, you might reset this. Okay, cool. So I'm out of plutonium, so I need more plutonium before I deal with this guy. So we're gonna take that right there. Okay, then we're gonna go over here and buy some plutonium to do the second part on him. You out there, mate?
Yeah, no, I've just realised that I haven't got any warp cells.
Aye.
I should be alright. What do I need? Yeah, plutonium. Haha.
Alright, then we'll go back to this NPC and finish up what we started. Gonna be directions, yep.
Apparently Caleb68 did the nanite stuff. He then reloaded the save once. He knew which gave nanites and it still worked.
Well, sometimes it works. I'm just saying that can cause...
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which, if you're really, really fortunate, they'll give nanites on the first barter. And that, man, if you ever get them on the first barter, that's all you need to do that day is hit trade stations until...
Yeah, you'll walk away with thousands and thousands and thousands of nanites.
Yeah. I actually, I was doing manufacturing facilities today that I done the first barter. And that may be what I do today. Let's go ahead and ask for corrections. But I will go to the manufacturing facility, then scan for a trade station when I got done with the manufacturing facility, and just repeat the process. And I think by the time I collected, I probably done it a good hour or two. By the time I got the last remaining blueprints that I was looking for through manufacturing facilities, what was it, Sim, about 6,000 nanites? Yeah.
And it was what? How long do you reckon that took you? It wasn't that long.
It was a good 2 hours.
Yeah.
It was
but like, retrospectively, if you look back and see how long it would have taken you to do that by any other method, you know what I mean? It's insane. It's like such an insanely high gain for it.
Because I think I pulled like 7 or 8 blueprints I didn't have, plus all the ones that didn't give blueprints.
Almost at 110 stasis devices, says Dark Lord. That's awesome. Well done, sir. I'm thinking about starting a new PSN count soon. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it means you get to start all over again, doesn't it? I have a storage box filled with nanites now. Yeah, exactly that. Why not? You may as well get like a stack in some of your up in your freighter in one of the boxes or something. Yeah, definitely.
5,000 nanites don't go far.
No, it's true. It's a lot of tech out there to get. You don't realise it, do you? But once you can quite easily go through like quite a few thousand nanites, and all of a sudden you're out. You're like, how's that?
I burnt through like $6 grand. I burnt that 6K I picked up that day pretty quick. Especially if you just go system hopping looking for it.
No, you're absolutely right, John. Yeah, I was aware of that. John was saying that's a tip for everyone else, though. So, did you guys know that damaged machinery, once repaired, has a cooldown? Yeah, I think it's the day-night cycle.
I think it's 1 hour.
Yeah. So if you go back, you can actually collect more nanites from that as well. But you get nowhere near as many as you do from swords method, because you have to wait for the time in between. So yeah, you'll get thousands and thousands. That one trade station
I picked up like 200, but if you go to like a trade station knowing which trade it is or which barter it is, you'll get like 250 at least.
Yeah, it is insane. It is insane. Oh, I wish you could select the amount of plutonium you used on recharging stuff rather than it sucking up all the stuff you've got. Sometimes that would be cool. Now I have to look for more. Damn it. I hate how you can't change your PSM name. Yeah, no, that's been a very, 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 very requested feature by the vast majority of the PlayStation community for a very long time. People were asking for that back on PlayStation 3 on its launch, buddy. And we still haven't got it now. Apparently it's something to do, like, I don't see why they can't implement the same system that they do on YouTube, where there's a 90-day cooldown, or something like that, so that people weren't doing it, like, every day. It can't be that hard, you know what I mean? Like, I'd love to be able to call myself something different than SeMTeX, but because I've had this account for so long, I don't want to lose my account either, you know what I mean? But I would love to be able to change the name on the account, because it's still your account.
I agree.
You know, I don't see why it should be tied so strongly to your progression as a player on that platform.
Guys, I forgot to tell you, Sim has a like button over there, guys. Go tap it.
Sword also has one over on his, believe it or not. It's true, it's true. You should go and smack that in the face.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I heard the like button over on your stream said something nasty about your mum as well, so I think everyone should punch it right in the face, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, punch that thing in the face, man.
Yeah,
punch that thing in the face.
Just terrible behaviour. John, yeah, so people were saving nanites for next, essentially. So that they can get new blueprint text and stuff like that when it comes in. Yeah. Yeah. You can never, like, even if it's not the case, then it doesn't hurt to be prepared just in case, does it? If it is, then you're all laughing. Definitely.
Laughing hard.
Yeah, export did it. Why can't Sony? I don't know. That's a question for Sony. I cannot speak on their behalfs. Unfortunately, I'd love to be able to, but yeah, I can't. I don't know. I didn't take Sword's advice and make a second PSN. I did take Sword's advice and made a second account for PSN just for NMS. Yeah, definitely. It's always helpful to have separate accounts, though, on PSN games, regardless of what game, I think. Speaking of accounts, do you think we will need a PS Plus membership to invite players to multiplayer when next hits? I've no idea. My speculation is it's possible. It is, you know, with every other game, but from the very beginning with No Man's Sky, you haven't, and I think it's more down to the developer than it is to Sony. I don't think, because like not all games, like there's loads of free games on PSN that you don't overwritten. And I don't think it's any skin off Sony's nose if you don't need for No Man's Sky. I mean, if let's be realistic here, it's not one of the bigger titles on the platform, is it? You know what I mean? It's not like they've got like literally tens and hundreds of thousands of people playing No Man's Sky on PlayStation 4. I mean, if that was the case, they probably wouldn't be taking it over to Xbox, but they are. So that's something that's, you know, it says something itself.
Alright, say I got 3 of these. Right there, when you open that menu, it says sell for 46,056 units, but they're actually 15,352 a piece. So when you go into, when you run all your inventory up to the sell menu, it'll pull up right there and tell you what it amounts to. Like circuit boards, I got 9 of them. They're worth 1.2 million a piece, 1.253. So it'll be 11,281,400 units for all 9 of them.
Wait for the storm to drop and I'll go back. Reagan says, yeah, but I don't want to buy another PSN Plus subscription. I have 11 months left on my... Yeah. It's not down to me, bro. You know, I wish it was, but it's not. And I'm just saying that there's a possibility. Reagan says, yeah, but I don't want to buy another PSN Plus subscription. I have 11 months left on my other one. This is the thing. For
start a new account?
No, for playing multiplayer in No Man's Sky when it comes out, people are speculating that we will have to buy PS Plus memberships. Yeah, and like I don't have the answer for that, man. I wish I did. I don't know, but that, you know, obviously it's possible.
That's probably something they're not going to mention until.
Yeah, we don't. No one knows, man. No one knows. And if it is, then yeah, it's probably something we're not going to know until that day. You know, have enough put by so that if you need to, you can put like the monthly or the 3 monthly option on or whatever it is. I'm like the lowest one, just so you can play it at the time, and then maybe you can save a bit while that's going on, if that's the case. But we don't know. We have to, we have to wait until that's the case, until we actually see the update. I'm afraid. I'd love to be able to sort of tell you either way, but I can't. I don't know.
Come on, Sean, let them know. Go hold down on, man.
Well, I did for the bases, so I'll be able to use the bases as well as other players. Did get a cute name for the second account though, eh? Awesome. What is the name you have? Interested. I have collection of Gravitino balls, pearls, dimensional matrices, vortex. Yeah. So a lot of people are stacking essentially all of the resources in the game. Yeah, cool. It can never hurt to be prepared, but also, as well as doing all of that and stuff, also be aware that there's a good chance that possibly none of that will actually be of any use. They could add a new currency. They could, they've done it before with nanites. There was a time when nanites didn't exist in the game, and they added them in. There's nothing really stopping them adding a third sort of currency in, and because ultimately that is a way to keep it all level for absolutely everyone. Because it's kind of unfair that we've all had 2 years to sit here and stack all of this stuff, and then you get the Xbox guys come in. I mean, this is why I keep saying it about it being a bit different mode. People can argue with me until they're blue in the face, but ultimately it's the only way they can keep the next update fair for absolutely everyone on all the platforms, is so that no one's got a big advantage on the content they're putting out. And that's going to be important, It's important for us. We wouldn't want the Xbox guys getting the update a week before us and putting out all the new content of all the new stuff. So I see, Hello Games is, I say that they seem to be very fair, and this is why we have the options and choices that we do in the game currently. So I'd imagine that it would continue in that way. And you won't be able to save your previous saves from the old account. No, there's nothing at all that indicates that's the case, Caleb. Sorry, I've got to disagree with you on that one. I don't think that anyone's going to have a problem using their accounts that exist right now. I just don't think that necessarily you'll be able to use those in a multiplayer. But it's very, very unlikely that you're going to lose any of the stuff you've built up. They're not like that, Hello Games. The only thing that's ever changed when they've done the planetary, when they've implemented changes, it's actually been to the planets, to the actual physical bodies of the planets themselves. So yeah, you might not have the base where it was, but they've also just asked us all to flood them with information so that they can, essentially the reason they're asking for that is not because they want to see your very pretty planet. Sorry for to shit on everyone's bonfire with that, but it said that they can test that information against the next update to see whether or not it does have those kind of implications, especially for hubs, when you've got entirely massive hubs that have all sort of, they don't want to muck that up for those people because they know they've all put an awful lot of work in that. So yeah, but we shouldn't sort of say there's any there's any certainty, if you know what I mean. It's very unlikely that Hello Games would work in that way. So yeah, and that's kind of a little bit inflammatory to say that no one's saves are going to work, if you know what I mean. Obviously people are attached to those, so come on. Yep, you have to contact their support to get it done. No, you don't. You don't have to connect. You don't have to do anything at all. It just works. It did just work. You just lost the bases and stuff. So yeah, you can transfer saves to USB, so that won't be a hassle. You're absolutely right, Reagan. You can back it up, and it's probably a really good idea that everyone does that before the update happens. To be honest, that's a good safeguard. That's a very good point you brought up there. Help your collection. Hey, how are you, my lovely? Well done as well. Yeah, we played a bit of Fortnite with Help You yesterday. It was really good fun. Indeed. You should definitely go and check it out. That's transferring PSN to new accounts, not NMS. Oh, I get you. Yeah, you can transfer it. You can actually have that as a secondary account as well. If you've got it on one account, you can have it as a secondary account, and the PS Plus still works anyway. So just look into that, like Google PS Plus and how it works, and that will give you all of the stuff. But yeah, I'm just making that point as well, Caleb, because it's really important that, because a lot of people out there are saying this, it's definitely going to work like this, definitely going to work like that. None of us are saying anything definite. It's all speculation and conjecture. That's the one thing we've all got to remember, and we've all got to remember as well that a lot of that's going to turn out to be wrong. So yeah, but that's okay. That's fine. Whatever comes, it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, isn't it? And that's one thing me and Sword will definitely say, confirmed next is going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
Oh, yes it is.
Daniel Hipley, go to the Earth core. Oh no, dude, that's like 85 miles down. I did misunderstand the conversation. Helpy saying congratulations on 500 subs, man. Thank you very much. It's all down to you guys out there. Thank you, every single one of you. It's awesome. Everything about next I see is speculative. Yeah, absolutely. What do we actually know? Like this confirmed, okay? About next, we know it's a massive update. It says it on the box. We know that we're getting multiplayer because Sean said that on the interview. We know we can race around planets. We know that there's going to be changes in the building because you can build small shacks to advanced colonies that span planets. That's his words, not mine. So that's definitely coming in. And we know we've got exosuits and a new ship because we've seen those as holograms through the ARG Waking Times Day. So we know that. We know that that's going to be like extra stuff that we can do. And also, if you listen to the audio clip, we can have an educated guess that means that we also have kind of multiplayer missions, which makes sense because it's pointless putting multiplayer in if you don't give people motivation to play in a multiplayer setting. So yeah, there's that. Caleb, the only fact I know is it's NMS is a finished game, but it will be with the update. I don't know. I don't think it's ever going to be finished, man. This is the thing, I don't think NMS is ever going to be finished. I think we're always going to see like updates as long as the game's supported by its community and Sean's kind of still got interest in the game. I can't see kind of the support stopping. We might not get full on, blowing away mind-blowing features, but I reckon we'll see upgrades to the terrain, to textures, to all of those kind of things, maybe more models so there can be more variation in the animals, same with the ships. I don't know if it's ever going to be really done. Exactly, yeah, Sean Murray did say it's like a paint, like a canvas you can always paint on. Yeah, I reckon it will be. And it's Sean's baby, you know what I mean? He's like super passionate about this game still. You could see that when he did the update, the video. You could see that he's like super excited about kind of continuing to work on the game and bringing us all something that's nearer to the dream he initially had. Sean should have sold NMS as a game as a service. Don't know about that. Not sure. But or isn't open. I don't know, man. It wasn't a beta. It was definitely more than a beta. It just didn't have like loads and loads of features at the time. Everyone was a little bit upset that they didn't get as many features as they had hoped for. But Sean did blatantly say many times that the game isn't finished. That the game wouldn't have loads of the features that they discussed, and he did say that on the internet, and everyone just chose to ignore him and carry on speculating that they were going to get this massive thing that no one actually confirmed in the first place. So more for the people that thought that. It's not Sean's fault that people took from that implications that he did not mean.
I was going to say as much content as Hello Games has provided in updates for this game for free in the last 2 years, if even if that was the case on launch, he's more than made up for it.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, if you look at what's in the game now, it's insane, really, if you think about it. Especially for such a tiny team, that's like really incredible. Haha, warp cells, greatness. Let's go. What happens to NMS when both consoles change to the next generations in a year or two? Well, it'd still be playable on the current console. You never know. They might bring up a like I say, I've got remastered version of Burnout Paradise the other day. If they did a remastered version of No Man's Sky that had like even prettier graphics than we already have and all of that kind of stuff, I reckon a lot of people will be interested in picking that up on PS5. I know I will, 100%. I'd definitely pick that up on PS5. He will expand Hello Games to create new games while working on NMS with a small team. It's his baby, I think. Yeah, no, I agree. Absolutely. We'll have to buy another copy of NMS. I don't think there ever will be a No Man's Sky 2, man. I think they'll just carry on updating the version of No Man's Sky that we've got. They might pretty it up, and different systems might have capabilities that are beyond the ones that we currently have. That But it's like having a PC. You know, you could have a PC and have like all the best tech in the world, and it'll look prettier than it'll look on, you know, someone's $500 PC. I was going to say that's not the right one. That's the right one. Did you still need the portal code? Did you find it?
No, I'm good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I told you I had that white beacon. There's your base.
Yeah, oh, it was the base. Okay, no problem.
Yep. Yeah, because your beacon you put by the portal won't show up to me either way. It's not in the build.
I think the only time they will stop working on LMS is when it's no longer financially viable to do so. Yeah, I'm in agreement. I am in agreement with that.
What?
And this is why I'm saying I'm down for microtransactions, because the added that being added on would mean that would carry on for a lot longer than currently it will do. But also you've got to think there's going to be a massive influx of like kind of capital with the launch of it on Xbox and on the Tencent. That's going to be huge for Hello Games. Arguably, it's a bigger launch than when they put it on PlayStation. Because you know, Tencent Wii Game is bigger than Steam. It is bigger than Steam. There's more players on there than any other platform on the planet at the moment. So they're going to be pretty financially stable for a while, I'd imagine, if this launch goes well. If they had more features like Star Made, I'll never leave. Star Made? Have you ever heard of Star Made? I don't know.
Never heard of it. Maybe
Yeah,
Star Citizen.
Oh, it could be Star Citizen. Yeah.
I know I have a tendency for my autocorrect to burn me from time to time.
Annoying.
Good gracious, guys. Sorry about that big yawn. Let's see what we got here.
There we go. Fixed. Where's this wall then that you keep telling me about? Because for me, I haven't got any walls there.
It's in between the one row of your fungal mold, sir. Alright, guys.
I can't see it.
That is 957. 943. 943 nanites.
It might just have to keep annoying you, bro, because I can't see this wall that you're telling me exists.
It's a possible. It may have been just that you ain't been on that account that much, and it hasn't updated it.
It could be.
Yeah, 'cause that's the reason I maxed out the units on my
I've got a feeling that that's what it was that
so I've been playing it for a while, so it'll update my beacon. Yeah.
Yeah, I think because I can't see the wall there at all.
No worries, mate.
Look at his little blue eyes. They're lovely, aren't they? Got quite a nice view from here as well. Where is it? Can't remember where it was, but there was a planet. It might not be out of this one. It might be out of a different one, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Nope, Star Made, Minecraft in space, essentially, but some of the features I love. Enemy stations that you can take over. That's very cool. I've never heard of Star Made. Is that on PC?
Me neither.
I've never heard of that on PlayStation. Ah, it's a PC game. There you go, that's why. Yeah, I've not heard of it. I don't have a PC that's able to play games, unfortunately. I would love one.
It don't take long to rack up some nanites on this game doing that trick.
No, it doesn't. That's cool, being able to take over enemy space stations and stuff. That would be epic, wouldn't it? That really would be cool. Hey, it's just Jared. Hey, how's it going, Jared? Hope you're doing well, sir.
JJ?
JJ's got some amazing content on YouTube, guys. If you didn't know, you probably do know, but if you don't know, Just Jared, it is awesome. So definitely check out his channel, subscribe and like to his content, and hit the notifications bell as well, because when he puts something up, you should be notified, because that's the only way that you know that he's put it up and it's going to be amazing. Yeah, exactly that. So yeah, definitely check him out. How are you, JJ? I heard you went to see Ant-Man earlier at the. I'm stalking Just Jared. Yeah, I love him that much.
He watched.
Yeah,
He was sitting outside.
I was hiding in a bush outside the cinema. But was it good? Did you enjoy it loads? Because if it's really good, I might see if I can nefariously find a nefarious website that I can do that. I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean you're in the group now? I don't know what you mean. But, who knows? The group of people that think you're amazing? Yeah, I'm definitely in that group. But yeah, I don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean, bruh. But yeah, so, spaceships. You really don't think that we should have customization, but what about if it was just super simple customization? Not like with the class of the ship and not the shape of it, but if it was just to like painting it and putting like icons and stuff on it. Do you not think that would be cool? Sword?
What's that? What's that?
When it comes to
customization.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Oh no, I'm trying. Got a manufacturing facility. I'm trying to figure out.
Apparently Ant-Man was okay, but not amazing. I'll check it out. I didn't think the last Ant-Man was that good, to be honest. I thought it was a bit like... I thought they could have done better. I think they tried to make it too comical, but in doing that, they kind of actually took away from how good the film could have been. The guy is funny, but he's not actually that funny. And like, yeah, it's not really his best strength. Yeah,
I know, man.
he can be funny, but he's
yeah.
I didn't find it that good. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was all right, but I didn't think it was amazing.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. It wasn't the best Marvel movie of all time, but then again, it was Ant-Man. You know what I mean? But
oh, if you think the first one was funnier, I don't know if I'm going to like the second one, to be honest, because I didn't even find the first one that funny. It was okay, but it wasn't like kind of like chuckle and like to the point of tears.
But don't get me wrong, I didn't run out to the theaters and watch the first one.
Yeah.
I waited till it came out on video and watched it, you know?
Yeah. See, Deadpool, that's my favourite like superhero movie of all time at the moment. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
So good. So, but there again, Ryan Reynolds, you cannot help but find that guy incredibly funny. That really is one of his strengths.
How'd you like the Green Lantern?
I thought that was I thought that was a good film, but loads of people hated that film, but I liked it. I thought it was good, yeah.
And I thought he'd done a good job in the Green Lantern.
I do as well, because he portrayed kind of like the essence of the comics, if you know what I mean. I thought he did a really good job at that, but I don't know. It is Solid Snake. You haven't seen Deadpool 2? I haven't seen Deadpool 2 either, but I'd like to. And I really loved the first one. I thought that was brilliant. I really did. I thought that was ace.
I think the last one I went and seen in theaters was Infinity War.
Yeah. I haven't seen Infinity War yet. I know everyone hates me, I know. I haven't seen it. What was the other one I really needed to see? And I did. I haven't seen a good copy of Black Panther yet either, but I really want to watch that because that really does look cool. I like the idea of that.
You need to see Black Panther. It was pretty good.
Thank you, JJ. That's really kind of you. Yeah, well, it wasn't down to me. It was all down to all the people that did the subscribing and malarkey. I didn't do anything. I just sat here and played games on the internet and talked stuff. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, I am very, very, very happy. I was very moved when I hit the 500s mark. I've got to say, I'm super, super chuffed that happened.
I know.
Thank you everyone out there, by the way, for being like super cool and all the support. It's down to those guys, not down to me.
I do want to thank all my subscribers because I actually hit 200 this morning.
Yeah, you did.
And that was amazing.
It's amazing.
And with that raid I had today, from what was it? Will
from
Gaming?
OG and OG as well.
Well, OG,
yeah, OG
and
Will Gaming. It was Will Gaming's friends that pushed us over.
Now.
Oh
yeah,
wow,
yep.
That's amazing, man. You got yeah, that's awesome. Well done, sir. Yeah, but down to all you guys, thank you ever so much. Awesomes. Look, haunted. Yeah, hashtag haunted. Look at this, right? Freaks me out every time. Check this out.
What's up, John? John's back.
Hang on a minute, I better do my thing.
What's up, spell check?
Where is this one? Haha.
Holy cow.
Right, watch this wheel. The one that's lifted up. In a minute, it's going to start freaking out, and it's going to like hop up and down for no reason at all.
Glitch out.
Yeah, but it's just really weird, and it's like when I'm not looking, it does it more. If I come and stand over here, you'll hear it go chung chung, and then I'll look round and I'll be like, "What's that?" And it'd be the wheel like just hopping up and down. So weird. I don't get why it does that. It's a little bit freaky, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a bit weird. Top 3 movies for Jared, Marvel movies, are Thor Ragnarok, Guardians of the Galaxy Volumes 2, and 3 Infinity War. See, for me, Guardians of the Galaxy would be the number 1 spot. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 would be the number 2 spot, and then don't really like the Thor films. They're kind of alright, but it's all a bit like too... I don't know what it is with Thor. Do you like the Thor films? Are you into the Thor ones?
Yeah. I do. I would say Iron Man 2 would have to be in that list for me.
Iron Man, that was a good film, actually.
Civil War.
Baby Groot, yeah. Groot is awesome. That's Vin Diesel, isn't it?
It's a toss-up, yeah.
Yeah, so cool, so cool.
I would have to say Iron Man 2, Captain America Civil War. Oh, man. I'm so torn because there's so many other ones I like that I hate to pick the third one.
Yeah, no, you are right. The visuals in Thor movies are bright. And yeah, they are. It is a cool looking film, isn't it? The Thor films. I've got to say that it is. They are good looking films. I really liked what was his name? I can never say his name. Idris Elba. I think that's the correct pronunciation. But you know the guy that's got the sword that stands there that opens the Bifrost. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you know what? There's actually a rumor at the moment that he might be the next James Bond. Idris Elba, and there was like loads of like controversy because obviously he'd be the first not white James Bond, but I think that would be a good thing. That shows that we're like it's progressive times and that we can all look beyond that kind of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. I'd think he'd be, and he's got such an incredible career and he's amazing in sci-fi films and stuff. He would be a very good James Bond because he's quite debonair. You know what I mean? He has a natural kind of charm about him that would fit very well with the James Bond role. Idris Elba, legend. Luther is an awesome TV series. Hashtag Mick DC is right. He really is an incredible actor. He's in loads of cool stuff. Did you know that he's actually the baddie in the newest Star Trek film as well? That you can't see, but you only see it at the very, very end when he turns back into. But that is him throughout all the makeup and stuff. Really, really cool. Idris Elba, legend.
That is right. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
I didn't even notice that.
But very, very, very cool. Yeah, and that's him just doing the talking as well. Like he does all of that crazy talking stuffs. Like with the put on accent and stuff for the that's just him. That's not computer done. That's just him like doing voice acting. Very, very talented guy. Love the comedy and the relationship between Thor and Loki. Love Tom Hiddleston as an actor. That's fair, man. That's fair. You know, I think with actors and stuff, people find like specific people really good, and other people maybe not quite like their acting style or whatever. It doesn't mean they're any worse of an actor or any better. It's just that we all have opinions on who. Isn't James Bond like a title code name and not his actual name? So having a black actor wouldn't do anything.
No, the 007.
No, James Bond isn't a code name. James Bond is actually the person. 007 is the title code name. But the person themselves, that is James Bond. He is James Bond at birth. So yeah. I don't know, wouldn't that kind of be like turning Superman black? Nothing against race, it's just changing the character itself we all known so long. Would it really be a bad thing if there was a black Superman? I don't think there will. I don't think it should matter to any of us anymore. I think it should be about the actor's capability and how well they put across the role. I don't think like
and to me,
colour or race should ever be considered.
It's a race or colour thing. I think it's just sticking with the storyline. You know what I mean?
There's no in the original text for James Bond, there's nothing that describes how he, like whether his skin's white or black, though. It's a preconception because we've always seen white actors put in that role. You know what I mean?
You got a point. You got a point.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is like I think we should all cut, like, especially in this day and age. It's 2018. You know what I mean? We should all be able to look beyond all that kind of rubbish. I really think I feel that way. Anyway, yeah.
I agree.
No, I kind of get people's ideas about it, but me personally, like, it just doesn't matter. Like, I think if the actor's a strong enough actor, I don't think it should really matter, because like they're portraying the individual, aren't they? It's not. Yeah, I don't think it's something that should matter. I don't think it's something that people should be concerned about or anything. But it was a bit. I was really surprised that there was that much controversy in this day and age. To be honest with you, I was a bit shocked, really, that there would be at all. Found it a bit bad. But it's just that's just my perspective. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't ever get shocked about stupidity.
Yeah, there is. There does seem to be a breadth of it, doesn't there? Like, let's be honest.
That sounded a lot colder than I intended, but yeah.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many years goes by. It doesn't matter how much.
Yeah,
how much
unfortunately.
we grow as a nation, as a country, as a world, but there's always going to be stupid people out there, dude.
That's true. That is true.
Luckily,
we have loads of cool ones here. So nice. Yeah, we don't have those guys aren't here, so that's nice. I like that. I kind of like that we're all kind of progressive and amazing. I thought James Bond had to get the full body disguise type deal. I don't know what you mean by that. Full body disguise type deal.
Really? I got a freaking pulse spitter reload Sigma out of that.
Hemdall is such a good actor in the MCU. Idris Elba does awesome as him, such as do. Yeah, absolutely, you're not wrong. Idris Elba is a very, very strong actor. He's been in so many sci-fi films as well, with like villains and stuff in sci-fi, like loads and loads of them. See, wouldn't it be cool if I could fly underneath that? Why can't I? I don't understand why I can't fly through that hole. That would be really immersive for me. I'd love that. That would be cool. And if I crashed into it, it would actually do damage. Because look, at the moment, if I do this and like deliberately like crash into this, it doesn't really do much. You know what I mean? Like, surely I should crash there and I'd have to fix my ship. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why not. Yeah. No, I don't mind the Thor films. Don't get me wrong. I would say that like there's other sort of superhero-y sort of films that I enjoy a little bit more. But that's just me personally. You know what I mean? I quite like the new Superman films, actually. I was surprised that I actually really liked the new Spider-Man film. With the young, what's his name, Tom?
There you go, boom.
Something?
That's my third right there.
That was a really good film, that was.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I really hope that they keep that actor in the role as well, because I think he'd do pretty well at that. It's nice to see him in all the other sort of...
such a screwy series because they've changed the main character and come out with new takes on it. So many times. I mean, seriously, they were, what, 3, 4,
I do
5,
like Spider-Man.
6 Spider-Man films?
Venom, that's one I'm excited to see, with Tom Hardy as Venom. That's going to be amazing. Tom Hardy is awesome. He just is, full stop. So that's going to be a really good film. Bit of a man crush on Tom Hardy, actually. He's super cool. It's one of my guard dogs. Hello! What are you doing all the way out here? You're meant to be back at the place, see? It says SeMTeX's guard dog. Right there. Movie Face Off probably gives you the idea I'm talking about. Yeah. Don't know how that kind of is anything to do with James Bond, though. But yeah. Tom Holland, my favourite Spider-Man. Yeah, no, he is very, very good. He is very good. I think he plays the role really well. He's kind of got the right amount of nerdiness to him to be Peter Parker at the same time as being Spider-Man. I really like that. It was good. Pacific Rim 1 was great too. Was the big robots. They were alright, actually, those films. Yeah. I tell you what did come out recently that I haven't seen yet that I'm really interested in seeing. That was that. Oh, you know where the lights fall down? Skyline, the new Skyline film, Beyond Skyline or something. I haven't seen that one yet, but I really liked the first one. I thought that was awesome, like at the end where he like turned into the alien thing with a thing, and then he like reached out to save his girl, and all of that kind of stuff happened. I think he's actually in this as a human again though, so I'm not sure how that's worked out. unless it's a different actor that kind of looks a little bit like the same guy. I don't know.
Rewatch that.
Yeah, it was good. Oblivion as well.
It.
That was an awesome film. I don't know why that popped into my head, but that's a sort of good film. That is.
I think one of my favorite ones was The Day After Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's quite a long sci-fi film as well, isn't it? That's was that not where they had to build the big ships and everything at the end, like the underwater submarines? They're kind of like big arcs and stuff.
No, that was a.
What was that one?
Tom Cruise, where the Earth was attacked by alien. Was at war with alien creatures, and they were losing ground. And what happened is he killed one of the creatures, and it bled all over him, killed him.
Oh no, that's not called that. That's not called that.
And
that's a different name. That's a different name. No, that's not the Skyline film that I'm talking about.
It is right.
No, Skyline was like these little blue lights that came down from the sky, and there's all these guys trapped in a high-rise building, and like it's an alien thing. Kind of a bit weird because it had a similar thing where it kind of like made them when they looked into the light, it like kind of took over them, and they got sucked out into the machines, and they took them off. But the one you're meaning is the one where it's like it's basically Groundhog Day, isn't it? Where like he kind of lives the same day over and over and again, and every time he dies, he goes back. Yeah, that's something else. That is, it's a different name. That one. I can't remember what it is now. I wish I knew. But I really enjoyed that game because you had what's her name, didn't you? As the Angel of Death, they called her. That was super cool. She was a beast. Live, Die, Repeat. Not Day After Tomorrow. That's the one. Live, Die, Repeat. But I can't remember. I'm sure. I don't know if that was the name though. Skyline was pretty good. Not seen the second. I don't think it's a true sequel. Oh, okay. I thought it was, but I guess not. In that case, The Edge of Tomorrow. That's what the name of that film is. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Thank you, Felix. Such a good film. I used my googling powers to find this out. James Bond being a title or an alias is just a fan theory. Huh? Being a title or an alias is just a fan theory. Yeah. No, it would be a theory. Yeah, no. James Bond is the name of James Bond at birth. Guaranteed, 100%. I read a lot of James Bond stuff, and he's always been James Bond. He was born as James Bond. His parents were called Bond. 007 is his code name. I've watched all of the James Bond films. Tomorrow. It says Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah, really good film. It says, I was pretty sure James Bond was a title 007 agents receive and not his actual name. No. 007 is the number code, because if you look at any of the films ever, 007 is James Bond, but there's also 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 006, all of that. James Bond is the name of the character. It's not an alias. It is the actual name of the person. 007 is the agent's number. That is absolutely the truth. You only have to watch one of the James Bond films to find this out for yourself, and that would be... Oh, stop doing this game! Every time I get out of my ship near my base, it just, like, I fall through the floor. I'm getting so irritated with this now. Like, stop. Why don't I just reload my save again? Come on, man. I really hope that changes. Which intel agency will let their agents use their real names? The one that James Bond with. Oh, sorry for ruining it for you, but yeah. Stem, you still going to be streaming for a bit? I don't know. How are you feeling about still streaming for a bit, Sword? Are you getting to the end of your ability to stream? I'm assuming it's probably getting a bit late for you now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah? So what, I could like wrap it up in another 10 minutes or so, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. So yeah. See, it's done it again. I'm telling you, haunted. It is haunted. At some point it's going to do it in front of you guys. I might just stand here while I'm chatting to you guys, so you can see it happening. It'll be this wheel here, that one right there. It'll just be like click, 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 for no apparent reason at all. Rick McPherson says Dragon 7 just launched. Sweet. What is Dragon 7? But if you wanted to talk and stuff, Jared, I can always hop into a chat with you. That's no problem, bro. Yeah. But Sword has to get up early in the morning for work and stuff, so I can't. Yeah, it's kind of a bit unfair to him if we stay.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I know. How weird is it with the Colossus like moving? I find it really odd. Like the wheel hops up and down on mine, and if I go and stand over here or go in the base, you hear it. But it's usually when I'm sort of like over here or in the dome, and you just hear this weird clicking sound, and then I come out here, and then the wheel's like wiggling up and down on its own for no apparent reason. Don't know. Haunted. Haunted. Ghosts in Next confirmed. Yeah. I really like Cloverfield. Cloverfield was good, actually. They did a second one, didn't they? A Cloverfield film as well. They did do a second Cloverfield film, which was pretty good. I don't know, I thought they were okay. I thought they were pretty cool. They're falling through the ground. Wait a couple of seconds after landing at your base, the ground reloads higher Texas and it vanishes for a second. Yeah, I know. But I'm impatient. Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to kind of jig it and change so that we just don't fall through the floor anymore. That would be cool. McDC said, gonna rename mine Christine. Oh, very nice. Yeah, because of the hauntedness. Well, I was going to start up a stream and play some NMS, still contemplating. Well, if you do, man, like I say, I'm more than happy to come and sit and chat with you or whatever. That's no problem. That's cool. Hey, me too. I've fallen through human jumps. Yeah, it's just a bit irritating, isn't it? Especially when you just want to walk into your base or whatever. Just do it. Just do it, Jared. Yeah, just do it, just Jared. Just saying. Right, hang on a minute. I've got to check these things. Why are there things on the thing? What's going on? Why am I getting things? I don't know why I'm getting things, but I am. I need to change that. There we go. Thank you very much. Awesome. Haha. Right. SpaceX. SpaceX Dragon 7? Oh, you mean IRL? I thought you were talking about a film or something. Yeah. That's Elon Musk, isn't it? All the SpaceX stuff. Very, 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 very clever man. I'm lucky that, well, I think we should all consider ourselves lucky that he is like one of the first private entrepreneurs to step into space, because I think he'll set a really good example for everyone going forward from it, to be honest. That's right, I forgot New Cloverfield on Netflix. It was actually okay, he gave me some backstory to it at least. Yeah, I think the Cloverfield stuff is really fun. I quite enjoy watching that, I really do. I thought, was it the first one where it like basically they ended up going through the jungle and all of that, and on the boat, and then right at the very end you saw the big things. It's kind of cool. It reminded me of The Mist by Stephen King, when they're all stuck in the like supermarket, and they like drive off, and they all like shoot. He like shoots everyone, and then he's like, then the army starts walking. Oh, I shouldn't tell you the end, but yeah, it's really good. Really good. You should go and see that if you haven't already. It's fun. I love Stephen King books and things too much. Bad. Ever heard of a TV show called The 100? I do. I have. And I watched it on, I don't know whether it was on Amazon or Netflix, but yeah, it was on one of those. And I did start watching that. I got through like first 2 series or so, and then kind of petered off. It just seemed to be, yeah, it seemed to dip off a bit. But it always does, doesn't it, with series? Once you get through a couple of them, it's like, it's not quite as good as it was when it started. It's not quite as much mystery and things. Yeah, I like The 100. I thought that was cool. I liked, I tell you what I did really love when it first came out was Lost. Did you like Lost? Did you get into that?
Never watched Lost, dude.
Oh, wow, you should check it out, man. It really is cool. It really, really is quite cool.
It got a little BS crazy from what I hear.
Yeah, it did. It did get crazy, but that was it was crazy right from the like. If you watch the first one and you don't like it, you won't like the rest of it. But I thought it was really fun. I thought it was really fun. Still waiting on the rest of this season of the 100. Yeah, I tell you what, I got really, really into was Vikings. I thought that was amazing, Vikings. Oh, really? Okay, maybe I should check it out a bit more then. The 100 thing. The Expanse is amazing too. That rivals to be my fave show of all time. Really?
Oh, nice.
Maybe I've got that on Netflix. Well, I've got that on. It's either Netflix or something. I should check that out. A few hours behind the latest season of 200. But yeah, Vikings is amazing, man. Blood Eagles and Ragnar though. What a beast! He's just like the best lead character. Don't you find? Like me personally, I think like he's like the new Brad Pitt, the guy that plays him. I really do. I know that probably sounds crazy to a lot of people, but he has got that kind of strength of character. It really comes through. Season 3 of 100 was a disappointment. Not sure I haven't got there yet. I think I'm nearish the end of the second. But I'll definitely check it out again if people are saying it's cool. Oh yeah, energy drink, awesome. How are you doing over there, bro? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You seem to be flagging a little tiny bit, if I'm completely honest. Sound a little. I can hear the tiredness in your voice. Well, tell me when you finish that pirate fight and you've like landed in a space station or whatever, and then we'll wind it down, if you like. Because I know you. Yeah, it's no problem.
Yeah, I gotta be up stupid early in the morning.
Latest series has been great so far. Awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go back and because I think there's more Vikings that I haven't watched as well. To be honest with you, I've got up to kind of where his brother. Yeah, I think he basically kills his brother after like coming back to England and stuff, and Ivor the Boneless just killed his brother, and I've watched like one after that, like the one following that, and then I haven't seen anything since then. But I was waiting for it all
ready
to.
For the last season of freaking Game of Thrones.
No, I'm sorry if I spoiled anything for you in that case. But yeah, I won't speak on that anymore. Vikings is great, not up to date though. Vikings is really good, yeah. I found it very enthralling. I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, and the female lead character, like Ragnar's wife in the first series, really like her. She's super cool. She is super cool. Yeah, she's a beast. Daybreak. I do remember something called Daybreak, actually. I tell you what really was good as well. Daybreak. What was that? It was Firefly, wasn't it? Was it Firefly before it was Serenity?
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah.
I like the Serenity. I thought Serenity was a really good film as well, actually. That was brilliant.
I know. I like Serenity.
It was cool the way they kind of like, programmed her with all the stuff, and it was like hidden in the I thought that was awesome, like the trigger words for her to turn into like super assassin lady. It reminded me a bit of what's her name, Natasha thingy from the Avengers. Where she's like the Black Widow, you know what I mean? Yeah, I thought that was kind of a bit like that. It was pretty cool.
Oh, I like the Black Widow.
Sam, what kind of music do you like? I'm really eclectic, to be honest with you, JJ. I like, been fun talking with you all. I'm out. Keep up the streams, SeMTeX and Sword. Thank you, Caleb. It's always fun to talk to you as well.
Thanks, Caleb.
So, yeah, thank you ever so much for popping along and showing your love and support. We really, really do appreciate that. It's very kind of you. But yeah, I'm really eclectic, man. I like hip-hop. I like rock music. I like a lot of older stuff like Rage Against the Machine and Stone Roses. I like punk music. There's a couple of even country songs that I really like. I really like old Chris Isaacs. The Beatles. Super eclectic, man. I wouldn't like to sort of hold myself to one sort of music type, because I think there's good music in all different music genres if you're prepared to look for it. Currently, I'm getting into kind of like ethereal kind of EDM-y stuff. I really like Failure at the moment. They are incredible. Such good music. And you can actually, some of the music I like is actually on the Noob Nation Nexus Discord in the Share Your Music section, where you can put links to like YouTube's of your favourite songs, so we can check them out when we're kind of like just hanging out and stuff on the interwebs. It's kind of cool, actually. Someone put up a version of like a heavy metal version of one of the 65 Days songs the other day. That was awesome. I listened to that and I was like, I wonder if I can use this. So I actually went to the channel and checked it out and subscribed, because I'd never heard of this guy before. But yeah, definitely. If you've got music, if there's music you like in that, JJ, like honestly, please link it in the thing, because I'm really open to learning new songs. I'm always looking for new music. I really enjoy it. The cast of Firefly are desperate to do another series, but Fox won't let them do it or release the rights to. The cast is at Comic-Con every year. Yeah, no, it'd be really cool if they did. It really would, and I think they'd probably. I don't know why they didn't do a Kickstarter or something to raise the funds and then approach Fox that way. Just saying. It'd be kind of cool to do that. Yeah, just saying. Why not? There's always a way. If you want to do something badly enough, you'll find a way in life, won't you? That's what I found. But yeah, what they do. How are you doing in that pirate fight?
Oh, I'm done. I'm teching it now.
Oh, you could have told me.
I'm all over the place today.
Yeah,
I know.
I did. Yeah.
We just talking about music.
Yeah, no, true.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to get that last little, I think it's the, coolant theta for my phase beam. Or for my mining beam.
Well, that's something that can be done at any time. That is. That's no problem, is it? But yeah.
Well, once I get that piece of tech and get it installed in my weapons there, we're going crab hunting.
Yeah, definitely check it out, Reagan. Firefly really is cool. Absolutely, you should go and watch that if you've got access to a site that will do that. Firefly, I'm not even sure where you can find it anymore. I don't know if it's on Netflix or Amazon. Could be on, what's the other one? Something Box. I can't remember what the name is. Yeah, it is cool. I don't remember the name of a sci-fi series that featured an insect ship and there was a goth-looking guy in it. It was in the 90s. Oh, you're talking about, what is the one? Not Deep Space Nine. Was it Babylon 5? Is that the one? I think that's the one you might mean, Mick. So it could be Babylon 5.
What did you say it was?
Trying to remember the name of a sci-fi series that featured an insect ship and there was a goth-looking guy in it. What did they look like vampires almost? Is that the one you're thinking of? Where they're like they had like super white skin and super they're like almost look like vampires and stuff. Because if that's the one, I know the one you mean. Was that Ark? I can't remember the name of it now, but it was the same guy that was in Firefly. I think he's the lead, isn't he? I think it's the same guy. I'm back. It was lunchtime. Sausages, onion gravy, and cauliflower cheese. Oh, that sounds really nice, actually. But yeah, thank you for coming back again. Unfortunately, Matt, you have caught us pretty much at the end of the stream. No, it's not Babylon 5. Lex, that's the one. That was good, actually. Lex was awesome. Yeah, very cool. There's so many good sci-fi stuff out there. I really still like all this. If you haven't seen as well the new series of Star Trek that's on Netflix right now, definitely check that out. The first 3 episodes honestly blew me away. I was like, wow, there's such good production value and everything there. I'm sorry, Matt. I know it makes me sad to leave you too, but Sword's got to get up for work early in the morning. It has been a 3-hour plus stream so far as well, so we've been here for a while. I'm sorry. But yeah.
God, it's 10:30.
Yeah. You ready, are you, buddy?
Go to bed.
You ready to wind it down? You happy now?
Yeah, let me get landed at the space station. We'll wrap her up.
Okay.
I've got 350 comments on this stream, dude.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's awesome. I have to change my name again. It's not like I'm a big streamer. I wonder how they did it. Oh, dude, that sucks. J-Spot said he thinks somebody's hacked his account. Your YouTube or your PSN, J-Spot? I was talking to Matador back and forth a few minutes ago about he thinks somebody had hacked him.
You just get them to send you, go into your email and that, go into your verification and do the password change thing, and then you take it back off them. Happy days, boom.
Yep.
If not, Sony themselves are actually pretty good with account recovery. I've had it happen to me on my Predator account before. I don't believe I just told everyone that was me. Dang. Yeah, the new Star Trek is good. Dang! Not meant to be letting that out. Yeah, the new Star Trek is good. Seeing it from the rest, more action. Yeah, it's really cool. I really like it. I just started looking forward to seeing how Jodie Whittaker does in the role. There's loads of cool stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure about Doctor Who, to be honest with you. I like Doctor Who. I think it's pretty cool, but it's not something I follow avidly. Not as much as other series though. But yeah, it is cool. It is fun. It reminds me a bit more of like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Doctor Who than other you know what I mean? I think that's kind of cool. What's sucking? What's going on?
He said it was his PSN account and said it was too late. Oh man.
What do you mean it's too late?
I guess somebody's got in.
It's not too late. You just phone up Sony.
Yeah, dude. Call
Sony. They've like when you set up your account, you would have done security questions and everything.
Dude.
As long as you can give
been
the.
working on it since yesterday. No,
Yeah. Well, have you phoned Sony directly yet and spoken to Sony themselves? If you haven't, highly suggest doing that. Definitely.
Yeah.
What about Twilight Zone? Oh, amazing. David Tennant is still my favourite Doctor Who, followed by Tom Baker. Twilight Zone was amazing back in the day as well. That was epic. I remember there was an episode. You know the films that they did for Twilight Zone as well. They actually did films. It was like 3 stories or 4 stories. Jada Smith was in one of those when she wasn't Jada Smith, and she was hot.
You remember the Outer Limits?
Yeah.
I love
Is that what I'm thinking? The Outer Limits, or was it? Yeah, it could have been the Outer Limits. You know, it might not have been Twilight Zone. It could have been the Outer Limits. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's one of the two.
They did a new version of the Twilight Zone right around the same time Outer Limits came out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It could have been that. I know there was like a feature film thing, and they got stuck in a house. It was almost a bit like Dusk Till Dawn, but all the vampires were outside. But they were all stuck in this house, and Jada Smith was in it, but she wasn't Jada Smith then. She was something else. I can't remember what her original name was, but she was looking smoking hot in that film. I had a massive crush on her when I was younger.
I bet.
William Shatner, there's a thing on the wing. Classic Twilight Zone. Yeah, William Shatner. Yeah. I tell you what, William Shatner as well. Awesome. Captain Kirk, the best one ever. Hashtag bring him back. I loved that. I don't know why they don't have him in. Well, I didn't know why they didn't have him in the newer films as being like the really really high up. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. They had Spock, didn't they? You know what I mean? They had the old Leonard.
Yeah.
They had Jada Pinkett. Yes, that's right. Because she's Jada Pinkett Smith now, isn't she?
They killed off Kirk in the
smoking.
Oh, what the fuck was it? Oh, sorry. It's late. I let one loose.
Don't know what you mean. But yeah.
Right. No, in the first Next Generation movie, they killed off Kirk.
Oh yeah, they did actually, didn't they? Yeah. That's a very good point. Yeah, Generations. Yeah, that was good. Has a ring to it, doesn't?
Yeah.
Rear Admiral.
Definitely, probably one of my favorite Star Trek movies.
Do you like Matt Smith as Doctor Who as well? I don't know. I don't really keep up on the whole Doctor Who thing, I must admit. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I do like the idea behind it.
What's going on, Rick? Oh man, he snuck up in here. Rick McPherson, he's in the house.
Yeah. Right.
What's up?
Are you parked and everything now, dude?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah?
I'm done.
You done?
I done
Okay.
dropped the F-bomb on stream. It's time to go, guys.
Okay. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, massive thank you for all the love and support that you show us here at Noobs in Space.
Yes.
I am Sam, he is Sword, we've been Noobs in Space, you have all been incredible, as usual. But we will see you next time out there in the void. Goodbye!
Void.